Callie, oh, that whole recording. I said I was gonna remember, and then we got like more than halfway through, way more than halfway through, and I was like, oops.
Hard. My job was hard.
I keep asking.
Where's Timer-chan?
Oh, we don't have Timer-chan anymore these days.
Wow, fucking losers.
To be fair,
what do you do instead? You just try to remember and then you forget immediately.
Warren has a timer for when it's everyone but him, and then we just honor system Warren. And when Pleiades hosts, he puts a timer, or even when he does it on here, he puts a timer, like just literally like a Google thing, into his camera spot.
Oh, I didn't know that. Wait, where's Timer-chan? Wait, how do I use Timer-chan? Do I have to use it on another computer?
He could use Timer-chan. Like, if he had it, he could do the same thing.
Oh, you know what? If that's the case, I'm gonna have to. Yes, we are live, but I would have to fuck around with stuff. Well, I'll do that next time, so we could. So I can actually fuck around with stuff. So I can have a fifth person. I mean, technically.
So convenient.
Would it? I mean, maybe it wouldn't matter. Maybe it wouldn't matter.
What is this about?
A2J. What's A2J? What? A2J. All right.
Sorry, I'm like reading shit. Oh, Molly, do you have a candy corn nail? Wait, Molly's camera's not even on.
Oh, sorry.
How do you know? What are you talking about?
Because it's on Twitter.
Yeah, I posted on Twitter.
Oh crap! I need to send the link.
Because my top my three tweets that are at the top. It's Callie, not Callie. Wait, I said those.
Callie.
Callie, like, not Callie.
Whoa,
it's
nice.
Callie,
I like your hair.
Thank you. I washed
Melancholia and then Molly. I washed it.
Looks nice.
This is what happens when it dries and it is just curly. After I sleep on it a couple days, it goes flat.
Wish mine does that. I just get a big ass afro, which is fine.
I probably would if my hair was shorter. I do need a haircut. It's like
I need a haircut too. To be honest, I actually really do need a haircut.
I'm transferring my presentation to another format, but I'm done with it. It's just copying and pasting stuff.
Yeah, I'm funny. Doing some organization on mine as well.
It's funny because I was also mentioning to Molly that like part of me thinks I should have been looking at my presentation all day today to at least try to like touch it up because I had slapped it together so especially the second time. But no, it is what it is. I'll tag Tipu. Why not? Okay, I put that we're live. Let me open it. There's surprisingly no porn on the iPad today because I actually have not touched the iPad. It's just sitting right here.
What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, it's been a running joke because this has become a community iPad that I use for like this other screen. I
just realized what's wrong.
Wait, why is it? Wait, oh yeah, I forgot your community pornographic, sticky, icky.
People watch porn on it all the time. Usually as a joke, but like and like
that's nothing.
and when I go to grab it to like put it onto this thingy so that I could like have another screen. It's been a running joke that I forget there's porn, that there's a good chance there'll be porn on it. And every UPZ usually starts with me opening that so I can open up the stream, but it opens the porn. And a couple times I don't notice, and you'll hear the porn. Like you can't see it obviously because it's off screen, but you'll hear it because I'll have the volume all the way up, and I can't really hear it, because I have the earphones. But yeah,
he's like, oh,
like that's that. Listen to those applause, those lovely applause. Anyway, oh shit, the porn actually opened.
You're so unwell.
I thought, okay, I don't know why, but okay, it's hilarious because there is no porn on it. But instead of opening up Twitch, I opened up the browser and there was porn.
God, you're so unwell.
Oh my god.
Manuel is super unwell. How do you how do you always manage to have porn on it?
Your man unwell.
It's like, oh damn. There you go. You know what? We have to use that more.
Man unwell. Okay.
This reminds me of that. This reminds me. I should have used that last time when Manuel was like, "You're not bad. You're not bad, man. You're like late, man, or something." He said some shit, and then I decided to send you like something. I was just like, "You're a punk ass bitch." like the name that didn't even work. Like he didn't play off of no pun on his name. I just fucking was like. You remember that, Manuel?
Yeah, you fucking. Anyway, I had all these jokes set up for Pleiades being here because I was like, see, I swear, Pleiades not being here is like really thrown me for a loop. I had jokes that I'd been planning all week to say to him, and because there's no drink talk roll, I couldn't do it there either. We should have just did that last night. I kind of regret it. Anyway.
Yeah, I fucking said it, dog. But you're like, no, Warren, we're gonna go and I don't want to play D&D.
Because the first time we had the bonus one, you canceled because of Leslie.
Look, hold up. I only canceled that one time, and that was a one bonus, and after all that, I made it to everything. So you cannot say, Warren, you keep on canceling on me. I canceled that one time, you motherfucker. That's like saying, Manuel, why did you leave DTR because of earthquake? Next week, how am I sure you're gonna show up? You might be another earthquake. And
okay, like, the earthquake was a valid reason. That was a big ass earthquake.
No, I'm saying that it's rare. I'm just saying that it was just a rare occasion and it only happened once. Although I still blame Manuel for canceling. I was like, no, Manuel won't play D&D.
That one was funny though. Everyone should go back and watch that on YouTube. I've been taking to editing the streams more lately because I edit all the drink talk rolls just to like cut out some dead air, not dead air, but like some of our setups. And I think that one should be edited because it's so long. And I edited UPZ like all hell. And I even put in clips of shit I was like referring to. I'm like, now it's not just a random click below. I actually put it in there, but maybe I'll cut in the clip here. But you can see, you see my camera start shaking. You see me like weirdly like looking around.
Wait, Callie, did you feel that shit happening too?
No, not at all. I was actually at a bar when that happened.
Oh, look at Callie! Like,
dang.
My coworker was leaving the company, so.
Oh.
Callie, she had a bar.
Say it.
It wasn't a real bar. By the way, it wasn't a normal bar. Like we weren't inside like a packed anything. It was like this huge outside like whatever.
Drink. You're watching Drink.
We're watching
no towel.
Towel.
But anyways,
So
I might edit this a bit down, and then start from here. I guess maybe we'll see. Also, Warren,
what? What did I do?
I don't know if you just don't like do it anymore. But you used to use a waiting screen, and you have not used that waiting screen in like 3 months.
It's because we don't need it anymore. Because like we kind of just go shoot right into it. You know
I actually forgot that it ever existed until I was doing a similar thing, editing a clip I had referred to. But I was looking up the one of the plays ones, like when we were playing Wild Arms, and I was like, oh shit, there used to be a wait screen. Like, what happened to this?
It used to be wait screen only, and up until the point where I was just like, no, we're just gonna start here and then just fucking go and gun it. We'll just gun for it.
Anyways,
it feels weird. Guys, DTL feels weird. All right, hello. Do your intro.
I like DTL. It's a lot more low key these days, which is it's fun. The views on some of the recent episodes are still like weirdly really good. There was one I forgot to share, just like Drink Talk Roll, good example. I forgot to share that, but like I forgot to share a Drink Talk Learn like at all, like the entire week. And it still got a lot of, well, it didn't get a ton of views. None of them ever get a ton, well, some of them do get a ton of views, but it didn't get a ton of views, but got a decent amount of views, and they had like high retention. Like people watched like entire like chunks of the presentation. I forgot which one it was.
I hope it's none of my bullshit.
I'm actually trying to open up the A to J page to find it. Anyways, Drink Talk Learn. This is what we do. We drink, we talk, and we learn. We each have a presentation. We're gonna present. Minute mark, we take a drink, and take a drink 3 minute mark, we take a drink. I swear this isn't the first one we've done.
Thank you, Rain, for the follow.
Oh, what's up?
Yeah, that's one of my buddies.
But we each have a presentation. 3 minute mark, we take a drink, and we take a drink every minute thereafter. Verbal obstacle course to get us to take more drinks. I think we're gonna be a bit on the shorter side tonight. My presentation was kind of long, and I'm kind of glad it got deleted. I'll get more into that when I do my presentation.
Fucking lying.
I think I'm going first too, by the way, or unless Molly wants to. But
I could go first too. I'm pretty much gonna just gun this shit. Like I'm just gonna wing it.
But yeah, we are professionals here, so if you feel like drinking along at home, then go ahead and do so at your own discretion, only if it's legal. And also want to remind you, always drink responsibly. and never, ever, ever, ever drink and drive. I'm Manuel, the internet's favorite cryptid slash, person who always has porn on his iPad. And yeah, I'm playing a character
Wait,
called
hold up.
Jordan. Just kidding.
Hold up.
But, yeah.
Did you just admit that it is your iPad? Because he said it was the community iPad, but now it is your iPad. So which one is it? Is it a community one, or is it your?
I don't think anyone says this anymore, but this used to be a thing that people would say all the time, like in TV and like I guess in real life, but mainly in TV. It's always here. Possession is 9/10 of the law, guys. So technically, I guess it is my iPad. Like I'm the one who purchased it with my own money, but it's become a community one because the other iPad that we use, well, the other tablet, it wasn't an iPad.
Why did someone come on it too hard or some shit?
God damn it, Warren, shut up. Anyway, it's out of commission, so yeah, we've been moving these around. I'm trying to replace it with a Kindle or something. But anyways, Molly, introduce yourself.
Hello, Malo.
Hello, Malo.
I'm Molly. I do stuff with A to J, and I am also a DTL person. You can follow me at Marisuga, MARIISUGA, on both Twitter and Instagram.
There you go.
Yeah, my presentation will last 15 minutes. We'll see.
I think mine's only be 10.
Warren, introduce yourself, Warren.
What's up, guys? What's up, everybody? Fuck, man, I forgot. Okay, what's up, y'all? My name is Frederick Badman. No, I just forgot my little intro. Okay. Like I don't. I mean, the intro's gonna stay forever. But ladies changed this a lot, and it kind of made me self-conscious. But I'm just gonna stick to it. Okay, so what's up, y'all? My name is Frederick Badman, aka Warren, aka Too Many Names McGee, aka that dude, but not that dude.
That dude.
What else? I do stuff with A to J. I was streaming, but life is getting a little on the different side for me, so I kind of just dropped off for a bit. I do Wild on Wednesdays with Manuel. I also do DTR, aka Drink Talk Roll, which is D&D, and DTL, and where I'm supposed to do metal reviews, but it's been so fucking long.
I swear you do like one a month now, which is still fine. But
every week it's kind of hard to like listen to something new, but it's not hard. It's just I forget.
Oh, somebody emailed me. Somebody emailed me about like writing for the site. If you're watching person. I emailed you back really late, so.
Wow.
Yeah, call me. Don't call me. Actually, I'm kidding. My phone number is on most of my official, like if I send it to the A to J email, because typically it's like more like businessy type things. And I realized if somebody randomly messaged me to like write for the site, I probably should take that off because that is my real number.
Hey, Manuel. Actually, quick question. Do you still have the same number that I had called you on that one time?
Yeah, why?
Yes, now I could call Manuel. I'm gonna wake your ass up. Good morning, motherfucker.
I remember back in the day.
Manuel's phone number is like just fucking. It's gonna be 8 5s, or not 10 5s because Manuel can't remember.
It's actually funny because. Back in the day, I used to be one of those people who would keep switching my phone plan. By the way, we didn't introduce Callie.
Callie. Hello, Manuel. Come on, Manuel. We just say, Callie.
Yourself.
Who are you?
Callie.
Yay.
I was playing on a different stream. I was playing Death Row to Canada the other day, and we played with my custom characters. I thought it'd be funny, but my custom characters don't make any sense to anyone who doesn't like know A to J because it's all mainly A to J people. And Callie was in there. She just it was me, Sylvia, and Molly, and then Callie joined us. And then like as soon as Callie joined us, like I have a screenshot of it somewhere. I'll share it. I'll put it on screen for sure for anyone on watching on YouTube. But as soon as Callie joined us, like Molly left, and like it's such a random event. It's like Molly's tired of the group.
I'm not paying attention. What are you talking about?
Death Row to Canada. It's basically like Oregon. It's basically like Oregon Trail kind of thing with zombies. And Callie joined, and then Molly left, and then Molly's like she went on her own, and then we all got happy. It's like good riddance. No one needs her. It's like everyone's morale went up, and I'm like that's so mean. But yeah, Callie replaced Molly on the thing, and then I died. I think I was playing.
That sounds about right.
Everyone's morale really went up.
Yeah, I think I was playing as Sylvia and somebody else was playing as me, and I got in the car and drove away without realizing I left someone there, and they died. So I
Damn,
died, but I
Manuel.
wasn't playing as myself. Anyway. Yeah, we got some shit tonight. What's in the chat? Manuel's phone number is 555-555-5555. Yeah, that's the phone number.
That's what I said.
Yeah, it's funny because
That's why you got 10 numbers.
There's another similar game called
10
Oregon
fives.
Trail, like as in with organs, like and it, that one, that one literally is Oregon Trail, as in the state, but with zombies. This one is more like there's also an action element to it. It's a very similar, and they both came out at the same time, so it's very confusing. Death Road to Canada and Oregon Trail, they're both very similar, except that in Death Road to Canada, like you actually fight, and you know, it's a lot more funny. There's a lot more random humor. Like you can get this anime girl who like keeps on going like kawaii, and then she like explodes eventually, and she melts because she's like too cute.
Because she anime? Is she anime or something? She's too. Kawaii?
Yeah, she's very anime, and there's a bunch of other like really funny characters. Like I said, we didn't get to see them in the last stream because we did my customs, but yeah, it was great. It was great. And then yeah, I got a lot of funny screenshots because it's just funny having everyone out of context about like what they were doing, like Callie saying "say it, don't spray it" and shit like that. But anyways,
wow.
Callie, say it, don't spray it.
Spray it, don't say it. That sounds gross.
What?
Depends.
I know.
Does it matter? Does it matter who goes first? Because I could still go first, but if anybody else wants to go,
I'm excited about the format that I did for mine. So I'm yeah.
Oh, Molly.
So you're saying you do want to go first?
Yeah.
It's Malo.
Sure. Go
okay,
ahead.
let me get a drink real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pour myself a drink anyway.
Wow, I still have some soju, bruh. Let's go.
I'm gonna pour myself a real drink. Not. Oh, by the way, here's the DTL mug, but I'm not gonna use this because it's upside down. And
no, you deserve it. You deserve it.
I would have spilled the drink.
Manuel's gonna take his drink. He's like Manuel right here automatically be like, it's upside down.
Look at it and be like, oh yeah, and then dump it to the ground.
I don't want to do that. I'm sorry. I just don't want to spill a drink.
Wait, was that on purpose though? Was that really on purpose, or did it just fuck up?
No, it wasn't on purpose.
Oh, well, Manuel, I guess you deserved it.
Oh shit, this is way too heavy for the mic stand. I almost like.
Molly sent us something in chat, and I'm not sure what it means.
Is she stuck in the bathroom?
She just said she's going to the bathroom or something.
She said no. She went to go get a drink. That's what she said.
Oh, that's
what is this?
Yeah.
Boop.
I bought a pizza today. I was feeling fun and frisky.
Oh, sorry.
I want a pizza.
You should get one.
Damn.
Pizza.
She's going to share. That was pretty funny. Like,
I mean, it is hard to share when we live like
exactly what I
hella
share,
far.
Manuel.
Yeah, Manuel. How would you share?
Empty my ice machine. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay, Manuel. Okay, so Callie. So Manuel is like, hey, was I supposed to wash out this ice machine before using it? And you're like, yes. And he's like, well, I did it. And I was like, oh, okay, Manuel.
Cool.
This guy is so funny. And he's just like, yeah, I just keep on I keep on just dumping the ice into the ice chest and just keep on using the ice. I was like, bro, it's gonna get gross. And then he went through it and it was gross. I was like, Manuel, why? Why are you doing? Who are you? And why are you doing this? Oh shit. Well, I guess, are we gonna just...
What?
Fuck, I am toasty. I'm weak sauce again.
Who's weak sauce? You weak sauce from drinking?
Me, I can't drink no more, yo. Can you imagine if we go to Oh shit! Oh, you should have told me when you were gonna start. Okay, hold it.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's all good. You chill. Let me go like that.
Wait. Sorry.
Yeah, we can see
Nani
all
the
that.
fuck? Oh,
Molly?
sorry, yo. Is there pornography?
No, it's not pornography. I was just checking something.
Here you go.
No, Manuel. What's on second? What's on second? Who's on first? Oh, who's on first? Ha ha. I just got that.
God, you're so unwell. This is wild.
Who's on first?
Okay.
Okay.
Wait.
So in the chat we have on Discord, I put in order to join this poll, you're gonna need a code, a unique code. So I put one in for each of you in the chat.
I don't think I entered it, and it just says your presenter will start the poll. Stay tuned.
Yeah, that's fine.
I didn't enter. I didn't have to enter any code.
Oh, well.
So I don't know if we want this on screen or whatever.
Whatever. If other people join, it's fine.
If other people join, it's fine. Okay.
Wait, I need my phone.
I think I'm gonna start drinking this Trulies. I think I have to.
Callie.
I don't know, yo. I told myself. Let's see.
Oh,
Oh.
pretty good.
I told myself that I told myself I wasn't gonna drink my drink until I actually present. But I started drinking.
I'm gonna drink the other Four Loko because I am not gonna drink both Four Locos during my presentation. Oh my god, this bag is heavy.
So you're telling me you're having an 8 Loco?
Yes. Oh my god.
16 Loco.
Okay, that's insane.
Loco, 64
we can have a
Loco, 128 Loco.
I want an 80 Loco.
Are you gonna just keep doing multiples of that? Or whatever?
Yeah, because Callie knows how to do math.
10, 24 Loco. 2048 Loco.
All right, let's go, gangsters. So presenter will start soon.
89.6 Loco.
89.6 Loco?
Yeah, 89.
Gangsta. All right.
Is that really?
96 Loco.
Oh. Ooh, that's nasty. Okay. Ooh.
How bad is it? You know what, Manuel?
It tastes like someone pissed into my fruit punch.
Okay, hold on. The real question is, how do you know how piss tastes? How do you know how piss tastes?
Manuel knows what piss
is everyone in?
We're all in.
Yes.
Correct.
Manuel said that like he's not in though.
Okay.
I am. It's to start the waiting.
Basically, yes. Basically, today I am doing a bunch
Warren, the timer.
Oh wait, you ready? You ready? For real? All right, let's go, gangsta.
We are doing.
Wait, okay.
Is that Callie shocked? Look at stop hiccuping.
I'm basically doing a presentation about myself, but it's in the form of 2 truths and a lie. So there's going to be a bunch of 2 truths and a lie. I don't actually know if it will tell me who's answering what, but we'll see. Just yeah.
Oh no, my timer's fucked.
Oh my god.
The map says we're fucked. That was a joke.
I don't have a time. My timer's fucked, yo.
Oh my god, hold on. I'm gonna start an honor system timer then. Hold on.
Oh wait,
you guys are
hold up.
bad at this.
Oh no, the timer is cool now. Yay!
Okay,
let's go.
I just
go.
You go.
Over myself. 1 second.
Oh dang! Did you take that one out of the book of Manuel? Just spilling shit everywhere.
Oh, here you go. Now it says enter token. Hold on.
Okay. So enter token. What do you mean? What am I supposed to do again?
It's the code.
It's in the code. I sent them.
Wait, is it on Discord?
Okay, there it goes. Yeah, I see it.
On Discord.
Okay.
Oh, hold on,
2 truths and a lie. Is Callie back?
I'm back. I'm right
It
here.
is.
Hello,
okay,
Callie.
Hold up. Let me type this bullshit.
Okay. I can see. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So for those that are watching on the stream, you're going to be seeing. Well, first of all, you can see my whole thing, but that whatever. One of them is cut off. So they basically say 2 truths and a lie. I was born the same day the World Trade Center was bombed in 1993. I was born during a blizzard, or I was born 3 weeks early. Which one is the lie?
By the way, you said 80. You said 83, but yeah.
Oh, I meant 93.
All right. I got this one.
I got it too.
All right, let's go.
I don't know. I actually
One
this one.
How did we all vote differently?
Oh, okay, all right.
Someone hasn't voted because I'm also voting so that I can see the questions. I'm in
voted.
there.
I don't know what to tell you.
No, I
We all
voted.
voted.
Oh well.
None the fuck. But there's only 3 participants. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got like.
I don't actually need to participate anyways. I can still see them all. Okay, so.
I think I'm probably wrong.
I think I might be right.
I think I'm right.
Okay, the correct answer is.
I was right.
I guess the wrong answer is I was not born 3 weeks early. I was born about, I don't know, like.
Oh wow!
Like
we're finding the lie.
Yeah, we're finding the lie.
Yeah, so finding the lie.
Okay, clearly I didn't know what we were doing.
So yes, I was born February 26, 1993. The World Trade Center was in fact bombed that day. I think it was just like a parking lot
Damn
car
it.
bomb. It wasn't like a big. It
Yeah.
wasn't like 9/11 bombing, but yeah, that's the. If you search
I
my
know
birthday,
Molly's a
that's the big
fan.
thing that comes up.
And I do remember you telling me, well, you only told me, I think you were just saying it like randomly about being born during a blizzard or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I was born in February in Minnesota, so you know.
Minnesota.
Yeah. But I was not born 3 weeks early. I was born like a week early, and that's only because my mom was induced because she was. I don't even know why, but
I can't see
yeah.
the chat. Hold on. There it goes. No, Manuel, what's on? Sorry, still reading that. Keep going.
Lol.
Okay, next.
All right. Who the fuck keep? Oh no! Why did they call it? Hold up. Why y'all? Okay.
GAD
All right. The truth. Okay,
Okay.
two truth and a lie. Let's see.
By the way,
Continue.
drink. Wait,
Number one is I was diagnosed with GAD, which is generalized anxiety disorder, at age 8. I was diagnosed with ADD, which is currently called ADHD inattentive type, but at the time was called ADD around age 11. And I was diagnosed with depression at age 20, which is the lie.
Man, this is difficult.
Oh, I thought you were already giving us the answer.
Okay, I'm gonna get. Okay, I mean, I could only guess.
Wait, hold on. Are the colors color coded? Is Callie blue?
No, the colors are just have to do with the.
Yeah, actually, I'm fucking stupid. Ignore everything I said.
And
all right.
The lie is I have actually never been diagnosed with depression.
God, Callie.
I have never,
because
my
Manuel,
symptoms have never lasted longer than 2 weeks. I literally did an entire presentation about the fact that I was diagnosed with anxiety at age 8.
Oh, I like how it's the movie.
You did? Wait, was I there?
No, I don't think you were there, Warren.
I was.
Oh.
It was the one I did on phobias when I talked about like I was first diagnosed at 8.
You were there.
Genius. See, here's the thing. Here was my reasoning. I was like, well, if you're already like seeing a psychiatrist at age 11, so either age 8 or 11 had to be true. So you're already seeing at a young age. So like that was the age thing was out the window. So I was like, okay, well the depression one sticks out to me as being incorrect. So I threw that one in there.
Yeah. That is when I started having more depression. This symptoms was at 20, but I've never actually, they've never lasted longer than 2 weeks. So it's not actually like I've never had a medical professional tell me I have depression. So the other two I have. Okay, next.
Oh, sorry, this strong zero. Strong zero. I wish it was a strong zero. This Four Loko is fucking.
First one. My uncle was Michael Jackson's prosecutor.
What?
Or my brother-in-law plays professional hockey. Or my aunt won an Emmy. One of these is a lie.
Drink. Oh, my shit.
Manuel knows which one of these is a lie.
No, you are overestimating him.
Yeah, I mean,
no, we literally just had this conversation though.
I don't know what is.
Oh yeah, it was in that game.
Yeah, and the lie is that my brother-in-law plays professional hockey. Yeah. He plays professional baseball.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know that. But you did mention the Emmy and the other thing.
Yeah, my aunt won an Emmy in news editing, and then my uncle was Michael Jackson's prosecutor, but not for the big case, in a separate case. But there is a video where you can hear someone questioning Michael Jackson, and it's my uncle's voice. It was going around social media at one point.
I know.
And then also another thing that makes this kind of a lie is it's technically not my brother-in-law. I have 2 half sisters who have another sister who they have the same mom with, but I have the same dad as my half sisters, so she's not technically related to me, but it's her husband that plays professional baseball. He is currently with the Angels.
Oh my god, I just realized something wild.
With the Angels?
Yes. Not drink. Don't drink yet.
The Anaheim, Los Angeles Angels, or the
Angels of Anaheim.
Okay. This is 2 lies and a truth. So only one of these is a truth. The rest of 2 of them are lies. Okay, so you're looking for the truth.
Oh, okay. The thing I thought we were doing from the get-go. Okay.
Yes. So I have never gotten a piercing. I have never dyed my hair. I have never gotten a tattoo.
Oh, drink, by the way.
Show me those ears, Molly.
I'm scared.
That sounded really weird now I think about it out of context, but anyway.
Okay. I'm gonna do it.
Oh, we're split.
Oh, how?
And the correct answer, the one that is true, is that I have never gotten a tattoo.
Damn it.
Yeah, I was
Damn it.
thinking too. I'm like, I don't think you've ever got a tattoo because I'm pretty sure, like,
No,
you
I
would have
just thought
mentioned
that.
it at some point.
My ears are pierced. I've used
Yeah,
overtone to dye my
God
hair,
Damn
to
it.
dye the ends of my hair. It didn't really do anything, but I did do it. But I've never gotten a tattoo. I almost did,
Alright.
but I have not yet.
No.
Next.
Alright.
Okay, now we're back to two
What's-
truths and a lie. So you're finding the
Okay.
lie.
Okay.
Hold up. We had drink and okay.
Drink and then.
My favorite
Ew.
colors are
Sorry,
pink and
banana
yellow.
saltwater taffy. Pink and
My
yellow.
favorite
pink and yellow.
candy is
Sorry.
banana saltwater taffy. Or my favorite animal is the penguin.
Fucking fuck. Who likes saltwater?
I know,
Fuck
it's
it.
banana. I used to when
That's
I
a
worked at Party
false one.
City. When I worked at Party City, we used to sell the Laffy Taffies individually, like 5 for $1, and everyone would always come in and just buy the banana one. I know it's not saltwater, but everyone would come in and buy the fucking banana one. And I used to be like, "You guys."
Manuel's like, it's gross.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
fucking
in my head.
gross. Alright,
The truth.
let's go.
Okay, so I do
Yeah.
actually very much so like banana saltwater taffy. It is my
Oh
favorite
my
flavor. Saltwater
fucking
taffy.
god.
Me and mom always fight over it. But my favorite candy is
We
on
need to
my
give that
fucking
shit to-
fingers, bitch. It's candy corn.
Candy-
Wow.
It's funny. No,
You like
wanna know
candy
the funny-
corn?
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
I love
you
candy
like
corn.
all the nasty candy. But hold on, you know what's
I don't like
hilarious?
circus
Wow. Drink by the way.
They actually have circus penis.
Sorry, I didn't mean to peek. Oh my Manuel motherfucker. This guy straight up went said circus penis. This man.
Hold on, I can't breathe. Hold on.
How did you come to that, you son of a bitch?
Wally, do you know that they have circus peanuts? Peanuts, candy corn. I don't even care anymore. Move on.
This guy's trying so hard. This
Peanuts
fucking
that
guy.
taste like candy corn, or is it candy corn that tastes like circus peanuts?
It's circus peanuts that taste like candy corn. Yes, it's not the other way around. I said that wrong, but yeah.
I did
It's
see that
candy
there's
corn flavored circus peanuts.
candy
Peanuts.
corn that's in the shape of like Thanksgiving foods, like
Oh, what?
drumsticks. and
Oh
stuff.
yeah. Oh man,
Um,
candy corn nasty. Anyway.
I tend to prefer just like the traditional corns. Although the pumpkins are good every once in a while. Sometimes they can be a little much.
Penis sounds like a dojinshi. It does. Circus penis.
That's
Hey, next
someone
one.
clip that.
Hold on,
Manuel
hold
here.
on,
Circus
one-
penis.
Two
Actually,
truths and a
I'll
lie,
say-
which is a lie. I started sewing at
Alright.
age 14. I started cosplaying at age 14. I started going to conventions at age 14.
Son of a
I'm
bitch.
going
That's-
These all sound like
They-
the same thing for the
Yeah,
record,
they sound all like the truth. They all sound like the truth.
but they're all so connected.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I see
know, but one of
cosplay,
them is
convention,
not
and
for a
sewing.
second.
All in the same thing. You know what? Son of
This
a
Molly
bitch.
does
Okay,
both.
got.
Does Callie know this one? I wonder.
I will also say though, it might have been age 15, so it's possible that all these
I
are
was gonna
lies.
say, I'm pretty sure it's age 50.
You did not give us an option.
Whatever.
So
you-
I feel like all of these are wrong.
Okay, so pretend they're all 15, because now that I think about it, yeah, it was after
Oh
February.
no!
Circus
We
penis.
already, me and
No.
Manuel already answered and shit.
Because I'm pretty sure we met when I was
Circus penis.
13 or so.
I don't think we met at
Or
my...
so-
No, but we didn't meet when I was first at Fanime.
Leslie's all I can see Molly's haircut in action.
But basically, 14 to 15. It was the freshman year of high school. Okay, we'll just say that.
Eeny,
I don't
meeny,
remember.
miny, moe, catch a tiger.
Mm.
Small Molly and Callie adventures.
Just gonna pick one. Okay, there you go.
I called you Callie.
Correct answer.
You're a okay, Callie.
Bet.
Or the lie is that I started
Yeah, that was
sewing at
me.
age
Okay, what's the lie?
14 or okay.
Right.
Should have said that.
I will
I-
say
I start.
I knew how to okay, I could sew a button onto something, whatever. But I didn't really start sewing with a sewing machine and actually making clothes and my own costumes until college.
Yeah, I
Actually
assumed
my
so. I
sophomore year of
assumed-
college,
Oh.
so I was 19. But I
What
started
was that
cosplaying
cosplay?
at 14, 15. And I started going to conventions at 14, 15.
Wait, what was
and
the
I believe I
cosplay?
met Callie. I'm pretty sure it was at my second convention.
Ooh,
Wait, did
fucking
you guys?
poor
So
local.
you and Callie didn't? So you guys just met
Me
at
probably known each
convention,
other for a long time.
like you guys only met through convention and it's just like let's become buddies forever.
I have
Well-
a lot
Oh,
of
that-
good friends I met through convention.
I will say, actually, me and Callie didn't really become friends until like 4 years after we met.
Yeah.
Until then they just talk shit about
Oh.
each other behind each other's
No,
back. I'm just kidding.
No, it's just we did.
No.
Like we had a mutual
Wow.
friend,
Mhm.
Oh.
and then that mutual friend stopped going to conventions and dropped off the face of the planet. I think she's a veterinarian in the Midwest now.
Me,
Oh.
I went
But,
when I
yeah,
was
Interesting.
Me and me and Callie became friends then when I was in college. And I think you were in college too. Maybe you were a senior in high
I
school.
sure was not when in
everywhere.
college because I didn't go to any cons in college.
Oh, then yeah, you must have been like a senior in high school. Because I think it was or maybe you were junior in high school. Anyways, though, there was a time where we roomed together at a con, and then that is when we really started becoming
Oh,
friends.
that's how
as
you guys
opposed to
became
just, like,
homies.
people yeah, instead of just people that like
Oh.
knew each other. But
Yeah.
we have known each other for a long time. Yes.
Oh, that's
Okay.
cute. Oh shit, we forgot to tell you to drink like a billion times. But fuck it.
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. This
Butt
Four
fuck
Locos,
it.
like, butt fuck it. Butt fuck it with the circus penis.
But fuck it.
Next,
Oh shit.
Okay,
Two
I'm
next,
on
Truths
that.
and a Lie. I have
Okay,
seen
two-
all of the Lord of the Rings movies. I have seen all of the Star Wars movies. I have seen all of the Harry Potter movies.
I think you talked about this before, and I don't remember.
Wait, I need to know this. You don't have to obviously if it does Lodor. Is that just Lord of the Rings? Does that include the Hobbit?
Just Lord of the Rings.
Okay, so like nobody's.
I
watched
will
all the
say right
Hobbit
now, I
movies.
have not seen the Hobbit. That is
I
not
was saying
included.
no one's seen all the.
Actually,
I haven't
I've
seen all the
part
Hobbit
of the
movies.
Hobbit.
Fuck it. Okay, I voted.
I'm still
You
gonna.
guys know
I'm
where
still
I
gonna
am.
this one.
Also,
We all
fun
voted this one.
fact,
We all
in
voted
fifth
this
grade,
one.
in 5th grade, my 5th grade teacher read us the Lord of the Rings over the year during story time. She would read part of it every day.
It's 1,000
Oh, that's tight.
pages.
You know what, Manuel?
She did it
If there's a
every
will,
year.
there's
She
a
did
fucking
it every
way.
year. She would reread it to the class. She was
When I-
fluent in
that's
Elvish.
Really
That's
liked Lord of
nice.
the Rings.
She was
Fun
fluent
fact.
in Elvish. We had
fun-
3D
Oh.
puzzles of the castles and stuff, and then we tried to watch.
Wow.
Did
Oh,
you
I'll show
know?
okay, the answer is Star Wars. I have not seen all of the Star Wars movies. I've only
By
seen
the
like
way,
one and a
Oh,
half.
finally got one right.
This is an
But,
actually moment. Did you know?
I mean,
that the
you're okay
Elvish
with
they
not
speak-
watching it though.
The Elvish they speak in Lord of the Rings, the movies, is the wrong Elvish because that Elvish is the older Elvish, which everyone knows. But that's the one that's documented. It's a different
Drink, by the
language
way.
they speak in universe of Lord of the Rings.
Well,
So whenever you watch the movies,
I don't know which
they're
one she
speaking it
knew.
Wrong.
I don't know if she knew Tolkien.
I mean, you-
Tolkien was a
you would know-
linguist.
know
Tolkien
the
did
old one.
create languages. But that's not necessarily linguists don't necessarily create
And
languages.
Elvish, yeah, like what's Sindarian? I think it's called. Like
But
actually,
anyways,
Manuel,
I think what
actually,
she learned was the book Elvish though, because she was into it before the movies. When I was in 5th grade this same year, we did watch the first movie. We all had to get parental permission because none of us were 13 and it was PG-13 because we were in 5th grade. And I think the second movie was also out, but not the third one yet. And we could not watch the second movie because she had to like put her hand in front of the screen for all the fighting scenes in the first one, and if
What?
she had to do that in the second
Why?
one, we were 11.
Oh,
but the
I guess.
second one is the best. It's like it's the best one.
But
My
the
the
teacher
second
would
one,
read us-
I love
the
the
second
two
one is all
towers.
fighting, so like we couldn't watch that one.
No, okay, actually,
It was
my
so
teacher
good.
Was a genius.
Oh,
Because
Drink, by
what
the
she
way.
would do is she also read to us every single day, and she read to us right after lunch. So we would go outside and get all rowdy during lunch, and she would literally turn off the lights and read to
Everyone
us.
just falls asleep.
Basically, but that's what she wanted, because she wanted everyone to just not be rowdy after
She
lunch.
wanted
she's
not
like,
to teach.
she's just,
I'm
she's
gonna-
just like,
I'm
shut
gonna
the
go
fuck
drink,
up.
open
Let me
the
do my
fridge,
job.
So bad. Especially on like
Open
a
the bottle
hot
from the drawer.
day.
Next one.
God damn it, Leslie! You gotta learn Elvish shit talk manual. Anyways,
I am
Let's
lactose
see.
intolerant. I have psoriasis on the back of my head. I am allergic to cinnamon flavoring.
Wait.
Mm,
wait, is this a two? Oh, it's a lie. We're finding the lie.
Two truths and a lie.
The rest of them are all
Uh,
gonna be find the lie. There's only one that was find the truth.
Oh, are we
Wait,
all
which
gonna
one
pick
was find
different
the truth?
ones? I forgot, but they already passed.
Wait, there was one I was supposed to find the truth on?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
it was
they already
the,
passed.
the, like
That was-
have I
that was
I've
Star
dyed, I've never
Wars.
dyed my hair. I've never.
The
Wow,
Star
okay,
Wars
none of you- no.
one.
Oh, wait, no.
Did we
one
fuck
of you
up?
did get it right. Everyone
Yeah.
knows I'm allergic to cinnamon flavoring. Apparently.
Wait, does that mean you can't have Fireball?
No, Fireball's fine. So it's more like
Like actual
cinnamon
cinnamon? Like
flavored gum.
cinnamon?
No, actual cinnamon is fine. It's the when they use like the
Oh.
cinnamon extract, so much
Oh,
more like
the
intense,
artificial
you
shit.
know? So
Mhm.
like red hot, hot tamales, cinnamon gum. I love it.
Hot
Love it.
tamales?
But you still fucking
But
eat it?
it
I'll
makes
just make
my
it for the
tongue hurt for like
tamales.
2 weeks. Like it makes
So
it all
funny
swollen
story,
and
I
stuff.
was choosing the
Oh.
lie. Or no, I was choosing the truth. And I still got it right.
No, that happened to me a few questions ago. I think it was a circus penis one that I chose correctly, but I thought I was choosing
I
the
didn't even
opposite.
realize that you switched it up on us, and that clearly fucked me up at some point.
Yeah, like, I got it right. It's
Other than that
okay.
is
A
the last
W is
one,
a
sorry.
W.
But
Cool.
anyways, so yeah, so it's a I get what's called, I believe, stomatitis, and it's just like your tongue
Right.
gets really swollen, and it's most commonly caused by cinnamon flavoring. Although apparently a lot of people also get a similar thing from apples. If you've ever eaten pineapple and it's made your tongue hurt, it's a similar thing, but like way more intense. Like it will get to the point where I literally like anything I eat just like hurts, and I mean I still eat it.
I know the feeling you're talking about exactly. Yeah.
What is it?
Like
lactose?
and like lactose intolerant.
No,
I'm not
what's
lactose
the-
intolerant.
No, what's the joke? Lactose. What's the intolerance part? Intolerance? Intolerance, I think it is. Haven't you ever seen that? Lactose intolerance.
But yeah, so
No.
I can still do Fireball because it's not on your tongue long enough. And I'll still like eat hot tamales and stuff. I just have to be careful and try to like not let it sit on my tongue for too long. It's just a topical
Did you
allergy.
just ingest that shit?
It doesn't make me like get hives or like any of like those allergy things. It's literally just a topical, like it makes my tongue inflamed and it
You don't turn
I hate
into
it.
Will
I hate
Smith?
that. Cinnamon is like the only spice that I love. Like that's the type of spicy I love.
Ah, interesting.
Is that Pleiades who's logged in as A to J Plays? Because it's not Mr. Otaku, because he's there as Mr. Otaku, and this is on two computers.
Okay.
But like
2 truths
Okay,
and a
let's see.
lie. Find the lie. I have a degree, a major in psychology. I have a degree, minor in linguistics, or I have a degree, minor in theater.
You talked about this before. Ah, fucking fuck.
I have done presentations on 2
Yes,
of
you
these
have.
things.
Yes, you have.
Because they were what I majored and minored in. Well, okay, that pretty much tells you what the major is, but let's see if you got okay, yeah, you're all
Molly,
right.
no, you're not supposed to give it away.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little too confident earlier. I don't know if you guys cared, but yeah.
I did not minor in theater, although I did take 2 theater classes. One of them was sewing, and the other one was drawing for costume design.
I'm supposed to go see Beauty and the Beast tomorrow, but I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna
Wait, why not?
I'm gonna be too drunk.
2 truths and a lie. Find the lie.
Okay, let's see.
I have 3 nieces and nephews. I am the youngest of 33 cousins from both sides, not just
Are
from
you
one
sure
side.
you're not Mexican?
No,
Anyways, hold on.
Wow.
I could say that. I could say that.
Manuel over here.
Both of my parents were married once before they married each other.
Okay, I'm gonna. I got my answer, I think. Oh wait, it's a lie. Fuck. Okay. Well,
Yeah, which is the lie?
Hopefully, I'm still right. Sorry, the 4 locals really hit.
Oh wait, maybe I fucked. Oh no.
Maybe I fucked. Maybe I fucked the circus penis.
I forget to tell you to drink Molly. I'm having too much fun.
I've just been drinking, so it's
Well, it was like that. Usually, it's kind of hard to do when it's like a game because
the lie. I have 3 nieces and nephews, so
I knew it.
I have.
You're the only child. Aren't you the only child?
I have 3 step half nieces or nephews. I have 1 half nephew, 1 half niece, and 2 step half nieces. So altogether, there are 7.
Do you know to actually count those? Because I think
and then
I
also when I said that there's like my sister, it's not my sister. She also has 2 kids, so then that's like 9.
Oh, I forgot you're not the only kid. Oh.
She's a bunch of half siblings.
I have 2 half sisters.
33 cousins.
I do have 33 cousins. I am one of 33 cousins.
Molly's actually Mexican.
Yes, that's just one side though.
Molly's
that's just my mom's side. And that's actually missing one person. But yeah, there's like 22 of us on my mom's side, and then on my dad's side, there's like 9 of us or something like that, and or 11. Sometimes I forget. Well, I'm trying to think because I'm trying to think if those
it'd be
numbers
like that,
include
though.
me and my
Well,
sisters or not.
you probably have
So
more cousins than
basically,
that.
no.
Um,
Okay, if you look at like my cousins, this is only first cousins. First of all, like
Yeah,
if,
I
we
was
go,
gonna
if
say,
we
'cause
go into like second cousins and cousins once removed,
Exactly, yeah, like
there's
hundreds.
fucking it's infinite.
It's
My
a
grandma.
billion.
Okay, at my grandma's 100th birthday celebration, there were over 100 people there, and all of them were her descendants. So
Oh
like,
my god.
Damn, Grandma
in
got
some
his
way, I mean,
day.
sometimes some of those were like maybe like step
distant
grandchildren or adopted grandchildren or
Yeah.
like spouses
Family.
of grandchildren, but like
Mm.
most of the people that are my age on my mom's side of the family are my cousin's kids. My
Stretch
youngest
your
cousin
posture-
besides me on that side is 10 years older than me.
Stretch your posture check.
And then
Crack. Oh my god.
my mom is one of 8 kids, my dad's one of 5,
Drink.
and everyone had at least 2 children.
Stretch
Except my
Warren.
mom. My
God
mom's the
damn,
only one
I
that only
already
had
did.
1, but she has 2 stepchildren, so that makes it 3.
Kelly is just
Yikes.
not gonna
Damn.
posture check at all.
I
Kelly's
will.
a-
Do you know what you
Everybody
are,
shut up.
Molly?
Everybody
Okay.
shut up.
I'm
I'm the
listening
only
to
redhead, by the way.
Everybody shut up.
That's the.
Wait, are you gonna fart into the mic?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Oh, okay.
You missed it. Okay, let's try the other side. Only got one crack out of that
I
side.
heard it though. I heard the one crack.
There was
Okay.
way more on the first side when people were talking.
Who
Oh,
turns the lie?
Sorry.
One time
Find the
played
lie.
practice recently and it sounded great. I am
Finds
addicted to
the
caffeine.
lie. I am addicted to caffeine. I am addicted to nicotine. I am addicted to sugar.
First you get the. Oh wait, I think I clicked the wrong thing. First you get the sugar, then you get the women or whatever that line is.
Pour some sugar
I think it was
on me.
me. I used to
Hey.
have one.
The lie is that I'm addicted. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong answer. The lie is that I'm addicted to caffeine.
No.
Oh my god, I've seen you in when you lose. Everyone tells the story about like when you lost your jewel and how crazy you get sometimes. But
Okay, here's the thing though. It's weird because I feel like with at least for me with nicotine addiction, it doesn't really bother me until I realize I don't have access to it, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I need it. Like
That's how addiction works. Baby.
exactly, that's literally addiction.
I'm addicted to sugar
but
too,
it's
bro.
also
what's the
Cuckoo.
lie, though?
I'm
Sorry.
also I will
I picked the
say
wrong one.
there definitely is a nicotine aspect, but part of it is also just like the act of like vaping or smoking or whatever. Because if I have like a juice that's 0% nicotine, and that still like stops the craving. So I think I'm sure that there is like a nicotine, is part of it, but a lot of it is also just like the act of.
Well,
It's an
that's
oral
true.
fixation.
That's true of all nicotine addiction.
Oh, wait,
Mhm.
real fast. Is the lie sugar then? Right?
No, the lie is caffeine.
Oh,
I was
fucking
gonna
hell.
choose that one. God
I'm
damn
pretty
it.
sure
Molly, you're
everyone
just,
in
like,
America is
sugar?
addicted to sugar. Let's be honest. So like,
Yeah.
I think
I've never,
everybody's
like-
fucking addicted to sugar, yo. That's just so
Yeah,
weird.
like,
I'm
I've
addicted
never
to
been, like-
cheese.
I've never been like, oh my god, I'm addicted to sugar. Like I know this because I've like stopped eating sugar, but I just know I am. Like if I stopped eating sugar, actually there was a week that I was like, I'm gonna eat mostly protein and like cut out carbs a lot, and I felt awful.
There's a very interesting fact about me that like it's not like I'm not saying this like, oh, look how cool I am, but
Bet,
it's pretty
bet.
funny.
I know
can
what this one
literally
is.
I can literally count, probably both hands actually. I
Drink.
can literally count how many times I've drank coffee in my life, and that doesn't count as like because every so often I go to Starbucks I get one of, like those frozen drinks, because it's like somebody gave me a gift card. But a cup of coffee I've drank like maybe 6 times in my life, my entire life, and most of those were in a little period where I was trying coffee.
I like I'll drink coffee, but by no means am I
Rock.
like one of those people that needs coffee to function. Like
I've
basically
had coffee 3 times in my life, because I have a caffeine what's it called, sensitivity. So if I drink literally any amount, if I drink decaf coffee, it fucks me up because there's still caffeine in it.
Yeah.
Do you get superpowers or do you actually just like? Bleh?
I love horror movies.
I basically have a heart attack for like 2 days.
Jesus
Callie's
fucking
dead.
Christ!
It's really bad.
Oh,
It's really bad.
So, anyways, 2 truths and a lie. Find the lie. We're finding the lie. I love horror movies. I hate documentaries, or I love reality competition shows.
Wait.
You're finding the lie.
Oh,
The
okay.
lie.
Oh shit! I clicked the wrong one. Okay.
Manuel, use your goddamn. Oh,
Manuel is an idiot because he knew that. The answer is I hate documentaries. That is a lie. I love documentaries.
What you?
Yeah, that's the one I picked. That's the one I picked.
My brain read that wrong.
Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up.
Same thing too.
I love all of these things. I love horror movies. I love documentaries. And I love reality competition shows.
Because it's so many double negatives.
It's fucking me up. You're doing math to me in my brain with words.
2 truths and a lie. 13 is my lucky number, as well as the lucky number of the rest of my family.
All right, let's see.
Sorry, I need to read this whole thing. I have a stuffed dog named Doozer who wears my old dog Zoe's collar. I still sleep with the blanket that was given to me the day I was born, but it's more like a rag now.
Hey, is it like behind you? Like, can we see? Can
Manuel, shut the fuck up, Manuel. Shut the fuck up.
I'm the
Manuel,
lie.
you're giving away the tech, you son of a bitch.
Okay, I'm gonna guess it's this one because that just sounds wacky.
Just wacky enough to be true.
Okay. I got it right here. No. Okay. We're
It's
gonna.
good.
We win.
The lie. The lie is, I don't have a blanket that was given to me the day I was born.
Yes, I got it, motherfucker.
Very you though.
So, both of my sisters were born on the 13th of separate months. I was born on the 26th. 13 plus 13 is 26. So 13 has always just been a lucky number. And then real
Godlike.
quick,
Doggo?
this is Doozer.
Oh.
So actually, Doozer used to be my nickname. Apparently, my parents would call me until they looked at the tag of this dog. They looked at the tag and they were like, "Fuck! It says Doozer. Like we can't call our daughter Doozer anymore." And then my first dog Zoe, when we had to put her down, my parents gave me her collar, and then Doozer wears her collar.
Oh.
Mm.
I had an ex-girlfriend that used to have a blanket that she had since she was a baby blanket that she's kept for years. That was a rag, and I remember
It happens.
we ended up living with my family's whole bullshit. That was bullshit. My mom kept throwing away that blanket whenever she would like find it or whatever, and that led to a lot of fights. It's just funny. I just thought about the blanket. Anyways,
Yeah, I mean, I think that like one of my baby blankets is still somewhere, but I don't know.
I don't think I have a baby blanket anymore, but I had a baby pillow, which I called Baby Bow, because I called pillows Bow.
She hasn't read it yet. You guys have already voted.
They can see it on the screen. There's no other text to it.
So 2 truths and a lie. Find the lie. I studied abroad in Japan for a year. I've been to Mexico over 15 times. I've been to over 10 countries.
Manuel's gonna just follow. Drink, by the way.
No, I'm gonna go for that one.
I mean, if you already did, then you're cool.
Okay, Malo. Okay, Doozer.
Okay, I have been to the United States of America. I have been to Canada. I have been to Mexico. I have been to... Oh, I don't remember what the island... I think St. Kitts. I've been to multiple islands in the Bahamas. I don't remember which ones exactly. I have been to France. I have been to Germany. I have been to England or the UK. I have been to Spain. I have been to Japan. Okay. That is over 10 countries if you include, I don't know which islands I went to in the Bahamas because I was like a toddler. So that one is wrong. I have been to Mexico over 15 times, by the way. My exchange program, however, was only for a summer.
Oh. Drink.
What the fuck?
That feels like a trick question, but keep going.
That's fucked up.
We used to go to Mexico every year.
I want to go to Mexico. Man, I want to go by. I have to go redeem myself by Manuel.
I want to go to Mexico. Okay, Manuel, let's go. Like, what the fuck? I don't.
No, I mean, like, I just remember. We owe you TJ
my
gummy bears.
Exchange program was only for a summer. It was only 6 weeks.
Didn't I use one of?
Okay, my first cosplay was Soseki from Rosen Maiden. The first Miyazaki movie I saw was Totoro.
I kept asking you like 10 times earlier. Anyways.
And my first non-Americanized, so like not like Pokemon anime I saw was Dot Hack Legend of the Twilight.
I love that.
Have you ever played the Dot Hack games? I'm gonna vote for that one, by the way.
I have not.
Oh, it's over. It showed me your votes have been registered. Thank you for. Oh, they're gonna show us who got the most right.
All right, let's see.
Oh, mate. And the correct answer is the first Miyazaki movie I saw was not Totoro.
No.
The first Miyazaki movie I saw was Princess Mononoke at age 7, which is probably not the correct age for that movie. Okay, let's see. Yeah, okay, it's not gonna show us.
Oh, it's not. Okay. I'm pretty sure Callie still won.
Wait,
but
how do we see who won?
Anyone keep? We don't know. We should have been keeping track, and nobody was.
No, I thought it was
well, if anyone's watching on YouTube, let us know.
Yeah, if anyone watching on YouTube, let us know.
I think Callie might have won.
I'll add it somewhere. Like where you see that QR code, it's gonna be like fucking Callie's face.
Well, I can still see. I might be able
I've
to
got
look
3
at the results
at best.
here.
Yeah, like no, because I think Callie got most of the ones right with us, and then Callie got at least 3 right on her own, which she was the only one right. So yeah, that's what I'm guessing, Callie. Not just because she knew Callie. Why do I keep calling? Now I called Callie earlier. Now I called Molly. Molly Callie. That sounds funny.
Are we transitioning back?
Collie's a dog.
No.
Shut up, Callie.
We will be right back. We're going to transition back to our regular sausage party, not sausage party.
Who's going next?
I was.
Okay, here we are. We are back. Oh wait, I need to turn you guys on.
That can't be sanitary, Callie.
It doesn't matter. You can lick cans. I've seen people do worse stuff. If you know what I'm talking about.
What do you mean, like when they stick the can up their butt?
Okay, what I'm saying is that when people are like, "Oh, that's gross," but they're the same people are like, "I'll eat your ass." That's you, Manuel. That's you, Manuel.
It was a famous like internet video like from like 15 years ago, where this person like tried to put a glass bottle in them and then it broke. Oh, it was a jar. I don't remember, but I think it was
a mason jar and it broke.
Yeah, it broke. It broke.
Real quick, I can go back and look at the results, but I don't know who voted for what.
Oh, okay. Fucking hell. Never mind. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'll definitely have it calculated at some point when I edit it. But I'm gonna go pee. Everyone go pee if you need to pee.
All right. I shall use the bathroom.
Whole party.
I will be right back.
How are you, Molly? I don't know why you were completely muted for what you just said. I could tell. I can read your lips and see that they said I'm okay though.
Am I still muted?
No, you're good.
I like this. This. I looked up a bunch of different like quiz things, and there's some cool ones, but it was just like hard to find one that like would do exactly what I wanted it to do. This was the closest I got. I just wish it said who answered what.
Yeah. I feel a little bad. Wait, have you ever seen Baccano? Well, this presentation is going to be weird for you then.
Wow. 3 years ago, I got my 3-year pin.
3-year pin?
Working at a company for 3 years.
Ah.
And now, it's been 6 years.
It do be like that, huh? Dead air. Completely dead air.
Wait, what about dead air?
We literally didn't say anything for the last 30
Why?
seconds. I forgot to.
Callie. Hello. What's the chat saying? Is everyone just like dead air? Dead air. Wait, what's that Manuel fact? Manuel is so old. Noah gave him the last. Sorry, Noah gave him let him ride shotgun on the ark. Who is who is logged into DDJ Plays? That's not Mr. Taku. Mr. Taku would not type. Manuel can lick this ass. That is not Mr. Taku who typed that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Pleiades.
Yeah, that has to be Pleiades. You fucking bastard. Manuel is old though. Hey, Jordan. Jeeves. Very entertaining Molly. All this dead air. But who is phone? Wait, Jordan, are you logged into DDJ Plays? How did you get the password? Because that has to be him. That's like such an inside joke. Because we were doing, I was doing a gaming stream and wait, is that Callie? Does Callie know the who is phone thing? Callie's smiling now.
What are you talking about?
Callie, is that you? How do you know the who is phone thing then?
I don't know what you're talking about. I actually don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
That's
I know that who is phone is.
But you don't know. But you don't know that that's like makes sense to like anything that I would know.
I don't care if you know it. It's also a reference to like an internet video.
Yeah. There was a stream when we I think we're playing Mario Party. Me, Jeeves, and Ari. And at some point we just started talking like I forgot how it came up, and at some point Ari's all like, "But who was phone?" Manuel does.
Yeah, because they were quoting the video. Stupid.
Yeah, and then we also that one, the manhook car, manhook, whatever. Hold on, I gotta look up the who is phone. Who was phone? Do you know that one, Molly? It's what's the story? It's like 2 sentences. So you're with your honey. See, it's not as funny to read it because you can't you don't get to see the horrible like internet speak. So you're with your honey and you're making out when the phone rings. You answer it and the voice is, "What are you doing with my daughter?" You tell your girl and she say, "My dad is dead." Then who was phone? There you go.
All right.
Then who was phone, Warren? Callie, are you logged into Data
Huh?
Plays?
What do you mean?
What you're talking about.
Who's
I don't have
phone?
the chat open, so.
Man,
Boomer
car,
doesn't
took,
even
door.
know. Already said who it was. Wait, who did you say it was?
I think someone did say to eat their ass.
But yeah, I don't think
Didn't you say it was Jordan?
it hasn't been Jordan. Because yeah, actually,
Could be
I'm pretty
Jordan.
sure I would say, "Man, leave my ass."
Or licking ass or something.
She's doing that smile again.
One
that
of those.
Smile is like the most mischievous smiles ever.
Cat, no, stop. I don't want you. I love you, but I don't want you to sit in my lap. Come here. Come
Oh,
on.
you're really talking to your cat. I'm like, who are you talking to? Oh, I just saw a tail. I saw a floof. Where'd the cat go?
My child. You see my child?
She
Say hello,
there?
my
There she
child.
goes. Oh my god, she looks huge.
Because she's a floof.
It was I, man. Wait, was it really you?
Oh,
It
dang.
wasn't you. I feel like okay, I just need to tell it there were too many people logged in this. That's all that really matters. That's the big takeaway from this. That's the big takeaway from this. There's way too many of us logged in.
Wait, sorry. JD said Manuel can lick his ass.
I don't think that was him. I think this is still someone else. I think it's Callie, because Callie's still smiling like during all this.
No, Callie just finds it
What?
comical.
Wait, are
Alright,
there
my-
2 people logged in? Because this is me. This is 3. Oh, it won't let me
God,
put in
like-
3. Hold on. There it goes. There's 3 people logged in at DDJ Play. Okay, I'm just being trolled. Anyway, Manuel is actually messaging. Yes, so this is all like a little ARG, which is hilarious because I think Drink Talk Learn is the only stream so far that we have that you can't see the chat at all. So people watching YouTube are like, what the fuck are they talking about? Like, we just sound really crazy. Well,
I just tried to log in, but I realized I don't know how to log in to DDJ Play.
It's a
So-
Fight Club
Which-
situation. ARG among his personalities. Who is doing this? Okay, there has to be 2 people because those both came at the same time. There's no way someone typed like each of those.
There's Manuel.
I hate everyone. Anyways, let's move on. Callie, you get ready to go.
I'm ready.
You're ready.
I'm ready,
Okay.
Eddie.
We'll be right back, yo. We're gonna transition.
Back after the.
You guys see Conan. You guys see Conan and drink a lot of beer. So, see y'all in just a second. Hello, gangsters. No, we're live now, bro.
What are you
we are live.
about?
Never mind.
I mean, we're live.
Oh, I'm not watching.
Are we doing Baccano?
Was about to just say his Discord.
I was about to say the password live. Guys, the Twitch password
so
is
unwell. You're actually so unwell.
He's man unwell.
Man. Our viewers,
Manuel,
everyone's waiting for me to say the password.
His password is actually. He's
like,
Manuel's like, touch my dick 69 smiley, colon with the fucking parentheses.
Are you trying? Are you spreading our private messages to everyone?
Okay.
See, the last private
what?
message that Manuel sent me was.
Wait, what did I send you? Anyway,
I was joking. I wasn't actually going to do it.
Oh, okay. Callie, I almost called you Callie again for real.
I know.
Callie, let's go. Is this Baccano?
It's Baccano.
Baccano.
Baccano. Because everyone but Molly, we all did a watch along of Baccano a few weeks ago, so they've now seen it. Except for Molly. I'm sorry. We actually didn't do a Baccano watch along. I don't know.
Wait, real quick. The last message Manuel sent me was me, you, Callie, Warren.
Oh, so there you
yeah.
Me, you, Callie, Warren.
Saying who's gonna be on DTL.
I mean, it's better than being called a bitch ass all the time.
I call you a butch ass, actually. You get it right. My phone is like bitch.
Baccano has a lot of characters.
Wait, Tommy? I called Warren Tommy. Who the fuck? I don't even know Tommy. I really don't know what Tommy. Warren. Start the timer. Oh, that's why.
You know Thomas.
That's why I said Tomo. Okay, start the timer, Warren.
This man over here with a disrespect. All right,
I've never
go,
called Thomas
Callie.
Tommy.
So I was just kind of obsessed with the idea of like putting all the Baccano characters on a conspiracy board, cork board, and like connecting them with their relationships to each other.
Wait,
so we're basically gonna go through.
You get that picture, like, I don't know what show that's actually from. Picture of the board where all the lines are connected. The guy's like doing this.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, I'm gonna put your face on that. Just
yeah, to make that the thumbnail.
There you go. That will be the thumbnail. Anyways, keep going.
So that's what we're gonna do basically.
I can't believe we called you.
Wait, why am I very white?
I called you Tommy. You're Tommy Vercetti from Vice City.
Okay, perfect. So we're just gonna go through I don't necessarily have an order for the characters. I'm just gonna let the wind take me.
The Rail Tracer.
The Rail
Tracer.
Let's start with the Rail Tracer. Huge fucking spoiler. Wow, like just right off the bat. Like literally the biggest spoiler in this board.
Because you don't find that out until like way past the halfway mark.
I'm just gonna call him Claire Stanfield. Actually, let's not start with him because that's such a
yeah, okay, never mind.
Spoiler. So let's start with the people who actually start the show, which is Carol and Gustave Saint Germain, the vice president of the Daily Days. They start and end the show, but they don't have any other purpose within the show. And they just sort of serve as like a prologue. They are within the same organization, so let's give them this little. That's not big enough. That is just
by the way, guys, also in case you're wondering why it's getting jumpy, it's just a weird quirk with Discord and you're using fucking Photoshop, aren't you, or something?
I am using Photoshop right now.
It's a quirk with if you ever watched the fucking FA podcast, you'll notice that we have the same issue there. So yeah, you gotta just. Oops. Anyway.
I also just realized that it has some sort of. Oh shoot! Really? Is it really not gonna? Oh darn it! This is gonna be a lot harder then. Oh gosh darn it! Okay, this.
Did something fuck up or something?
Golly gosh darn gee whiz.
I can't easily change the like line colors. I thought I was just gonna be able to like. Oh, you know what? Instead of just doing that, we're just gonna like straight up draw them with a paint tool.
Okay.
Then I'll be able to do the
that.
thing that I planned on doing. Okay, so yeah, so these guys are in the same organization. They also, darn it, wrong tool again. What just happened? Oh, okay, because I didn't press it. I'm still working out my my workflow here.
The
Okay.
kinks. We're working out the kinks. It's cool.
Yeah. I'm working out the kinks. Okay, so they're in the same organization and they are also in a professional relationship. I'm putting an arrow for like if it's a subordinate. So she's his assistant. That's how the show starts, is with those two people. Other than that, they're like super, super unimportant. Their boss is this guy named he just actually doesn't have a name. He's the president of the Daily Days, and you never see his face. He's just a big pile of papers. Yeah.
He literally just chilling. He's just like, I'm gonna protect my identity. He's like, this is NordVPN before NordVPN.
This is NordVPN. Fuck up.
And they're both subordinates of him. And then, huh?
Drink.
Don't drink yet. Drink. No, don't yet.
Oh.
Okay. I'll let you know when the other minute is up. You're fine. Go ahead.
There's 3 more people who are all like informants, I guess you could say. Well, Rachel is an informant, and then Nicholas and Elion are like desk attendants. I don't know how to say that.
Did you pull these people on the thing? Because they're not there.
What do you mean they're not there?
Watch, look at the stream.
You can't see them.
Is it like just lagging really bad? I guess it's just I don't know what to tell you. It's like lagging really bad because I mean I'm just sharing the application window.
Mm-hmm.
Keep going then.
Sucks. Let me just share my screen again, I guess.
Is it because like Photoshop takes up a whole bunch of resources?
For me to
but that shouldn't be a case though. It doesn't.
But Callie has like a mega PC.
Oh, I disconnected.
Callie got. We're gonna say it. Callie got 3090.
Sorry, I was gone. Speaking of nicotine addiction, I realized that I was out of juice and it was in my car, so I went and got it.
Callie, I mean, Molly's an
I thought Molly. I thought you were gonna go defeat somebody. You're like, I fucking.
Also, fun fact. There's a bowl of candy in like our little office area from the management, and by far the most like prevalent candy in that bowl is banana Laffy Taffy.
Oh my god, the people ate it. Oh, look, Callie.
Stream dive.
You know, it'd be fine. Watching. Going.
The jokes are, how does the beach greet you?
A wave.
Yep, with waves.
Oh, cool.
What's the best beach day?
Right here, we're gonna go back to Mustache's party died.
Oh, Sunday.
Sunday, oh, no. Yes.
The stream is fucked. Oh, wait, I got it.
The stream?
I'd say we got it. We good.
Pee pee poo poo.
All right, Cal, just let me know.
It just makes me think of Bob's Burgers.
Oh, we back. Oh wait, Callie's gone.
Yeah,
all right, guys, you just have to sit here with all the fucked up shit right now because
it's fine. I'm just split up into 2 boxes. It's good. Look! I'm over here now. See?
Manuel's now in 2 places. He's Callie and he's Callie.
Laffy Taffy is sticking to the wrapper.
I hated those Laffy. I hate the, but yeah, we used to always be out of the Timertron isn't back. I want my money back.
Finally back.
Hello, Callie.
Hey, our viewers went up. Everyone's hi everyone. This is what happens when shit goes wrong.
Okay, you can see my screen now, right?
Oh, now it's working. Yes. Now everyone's like
it's working. We see it. All right.
Okay. So all these people are in the same organization. They're all
Well, let me pause this.
It's actually I just realized it's stupid of me to draw these ones because if they're the same organization, obviously they have a professional relationship. So let me just delete those.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. Okay, cool. Got it. Got it, good.
Got it. Ah, fucking Callie, I was gonna say
that. Did you see that I just zoomed out?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Mm-hmm. Now we're gonna talk about so that's the Daily Days. Let me just really scuffly write the DD. They're a newspaper, but they're also like information brokers. So then next we're going to talk about kind of a pretty completely unaffiliated organization, but they're the next most important, or they're most important really. And this is the Martillos. They're not mafia. Actually, they're not mafia. They're it's like the mafia, but it's different because the mafia was like the police in Italy, but these ones were actually the actual criminals. They were like it was created in the jails, and it's called. It's like a real thing. I just
Hey,
can't
I'm
remember.
gone.
Huh? What happened?
Whoa, that's weird.
What?
Oh, Warren's
I
just
don't have a
Oh, why?
we don't see
You
we don't
switched?
see
You
Callie
switched
anymore.
you switched
Yeah,
with
I
the
think
thing.
I think Callie switched. It's okay. It is
Yeah,
what
that's
it
fine.
is.
Come on, Callie. Callie's camera's not anymore, so
Kimura. Oh, I can just turn my camera on. Kimura. They're the Kimura. That's what it's called.
There it goes.
Okay, so this is the Martillos are a family, a Kimura family, which in the U.S. are pretty indistinguishable from the mafia. I don't know if that's factually accurate, but it's true in Baccano. And they're led by, this is totally out of order. They're led by this guy named Mulsa, and then the second in command is this guy named Yaguruma, who's like a half Japanese guy. And then underneath them is like all our mainish characters, like Firo. Where's Firo? Where's Firo? Oh god,
Firo.
nothing's in order.
Callie.
Where's Firo?
Oh,
he's right
Firo.
here. So Firo, who's like he isn't. There is no main character, but if there was a main character, it'd be Firo, I guess.
Really?
Yeah, that's what a lot of people say. It's what they say in the show too. So, and these people. Oh, I meant to do one that's like found family relation. What color should that be? Maybe like a turquoise. So this is gonna be found family. So like this guy essentially almost acted like his dad. And he taught him Aikido. So Firo knows Aikido. Of course he does, because this is still an anime
Japanese
after all. Yeah. And then Maiza is like the accountant of this organization. Actually, this guy's yeah. But he eventually, because of the stuff that happens in the show that you'll remember, they are, of course, quite good friends. I guess you could say Maiza is like his mentor. There's also Ronnie. Wait, that's the wrong organization. He's not in the Martillo. Wait, no, he's in the Martillos. Wait, is he in the Martillo? Yeah, he's in the Martillos. He's the Martillo. He's the accountant. I don't know what Maiza does, actually, now that I think about it.
God damn it, Callie.
Maybe they're all accountants. Maybe it's just all Kimura of accountants.
This is an accounting firm.
Accountants, just.
But also they are like, oh, I don't even know what I should say. I need another color actually. I need a color for
pink.
Pink. I already have pink. That's for lovers. I'm gonna do like
black.
Oh god.
You can see.
Yeah.
The black.
Well, sure.
Let's
do
white.
Black. Or okay.
Okay. Sure.
Oh, you're right. Sure. Let's do black. Black is gonna be for immortals.
Bless you.
Like
drink.
Relationship from the 1700s.
Oh yeah.
They have a relationship from the 1700s.
They're immortal.
Yeah. Most of these characters are immortal, but now, so that's it for the Martillos. Now we're going to talk about an actual mafia family called the Gandors, which is run by these three brothers, Luck, Keith, and Urga. Luck is the youngest one, but he also is the one that basically runs it. Let me get the blood family color out. They're actually brothers. I guess in order of age, I'm pretty sure this guy's the oldest, actually. Whatever. And they are also in the same organization. Okay. Of course, because it's a mafia family and an actual family.
The mafia.
And there's our good old boy. Don't spoil it. Our good old boy Claire, who is like family friends, or like he actually. So the Gandors and Firo and Claire all grew up together. So they like grew up together on the streets. So yeah, that's a thing. They don't really talk about it really in the anime whatsoever, but it's literally the entire plot of the manga. So the manga that I don't like that much. There's also this character named Maria. Actually, we're gonna get back to her. Rather, I should say there's this character named Tick, and he is the how do you say
I
this?
don't remember this guy.
He's only has 2 lines in the anime, but he has an entire book in the I just want to
He
mention
has
him.
2 lines in the
I like
anime.
it too.
Okay.
He literally just has 2 lines.
He's like because there's a scene in the very first episode, and there's a scene later on where he's like I gotta wipe all the blood and piss off my scissors. It'll hurt real bad. And so he's like their interrogator. He cuts people apart.
Snip, 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 snip.
You can see me like zooming in and out, right?
Yeah, it's a little choppy, but I mean, it's not choppy because of you. It's choppy because of the weirdness of.
Yeah, I'm doing my best. So next, very very important guy named Zillard. You might remember Zillard Quaid.
I fucking hate that. I fucking hate that name.
Oh, that old man.
The old dude.
Yeah.
His name is Zillard. Like of all people, they could have called him like they could have given him like a cool, like a weird old man name, like Walter or some shit.
What? Everyone has stupid names in this show, by the way. So, whoa.
Zillard.
Okay. So
Here
they were both on the ship. They're both like original immortals. Zillard Quaitz is kind of the like antagonist of the show. He created a homunculus called Ennis, who I guess you could say is Blood Family. I'm gonna put homunculus under Blood Family. Ennis.
Yeah, he's 18th century Polish.
She's also Firo and her end up together. So we're just gonna add that connection.
Wait, Firo?
Yeah, Firo and her end up together. They have their honeymoon in 2005 aboard a resort that gets overrun with zombies.
Wait,
I love
Firo's a rail tracer?
This is not Chane.
Yeah, this is
Oh, man. What racist of me?
No, but it is sexist.
Yeah, it pretty much is. Oh my god, I just remembered who Firo is entirely. Yeah, okay, he is the main character. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, not really, but
I mean, he really does have the main character ishness. He has the protagonist.
He does have the main character ishness, which is exactly what the beginning of the show. They start with the whole thing like he's main character ish, and she's like, yeah, ish. Yeah.
Oh, they say that really?
They literally say that. It's a line straight from the show. So I thought you were quoting the show, but I was impressed you remembered it. But apparently,
no, I was just saying that. But yeah, Venus and Chane are the same person in my brain right now.
I mean, to be fair, they have really similar backstories. And story arcs. Kind of. But anyways, so this guy right here, this is Barnes. He creates the new portion of immortality.
He looks like he's from a completely different show. He looks like he's like from the Mega Man.
This is a really shitty. This is like a bad screenshot. I don't know why.
Yeah, you see what I mean? He's from the Mega Man cartoon. He's Dr. Light.
Yeah, but him and Zillard are
widely,
really similar, and I actually thought they're the same person the first 2 times I watched.
They look like it.
Okay. Now we're gonna hop over again. Oh, I should also add that these guys are enemies. Zillard and Mize are enemies.
Red line.
Oh, Zillard. I cannot get over this guy's fucking name.
These guys are also enemies. Elion and Nicholas are. Well, Nicholas is a piece of shit, so of course they're enemies.
I forgot to tell you to drink, but you could drink.
Oh yeah, you just keep.
Black line again? What does black mean?
I mean, they were on the same. They were both on the. They like. So it had the plot of Baccano is that in 1711 a ship came from Europe to America, and while aboard the ship, a bunch of them became immortal. That's like part of the plot of the anime. So the people that are in black are from the ship.
Yes.
We're gonna make another jump, and we're gonna talk about the Russo family, which is gonna be pretty quick. So the Russo family is another Huh?
Oh no, continue.
They're another mafia family, but they're based in Chicago. So the Martillos and the Gandors are based in New York. The Russos are one of the only ones based in Chicago. And you will remember this guy because he is the uncle of good old Lad Russo, who, by the way, in the actual design has silver hair, which is awesome. In the anime, he has blonde hair.
Yeah, it's so weird, man. Okay, continue.
So yeah, they are a blood family, and they are also in the same organization. Additionally, you'll remember perhaps this very strange girl named Lua, who are their lovers, and he keeps saying, "I'm gonna kill you, doll."
She had like 2 lines in the show, and when I heard her talk the second time,
kill me. She's on like Harley Quinn.
Yeah, I'm like, who the fuck is that talking? Stop, kill her. Just do it. I like how you do the line from his nose, by the way.
I mean, I just
it's like Pinocchio.
Callie's doing her best.
I'm doing my best. We're gonna take another jump right here, and we're gonna talk about Huey.
Let's go,
Huey is also from the ship.
Oh, is this the one that's with the is with the one with the rail tracer?
No. Well, Huey is her dad.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, it's
so Huey is in jail. But he also runs a bunch of cults as like a hobby. And one of those
as a hobby.
Yeah, like legit. One of those, I wouldn't say it was the same organization, I'd say a professional relationship. One of those cults is led by Goose. Goose, for some reason, believes that like, oh, he's gonna make us immortal if we get him out, which is definitely not
is
true.
that why they're following him? I never understood that.
Yeah, they thought they could gain immortality by being his underlings. But Huey definitely never said anything like that. And so
he's from Gundam. He does look like he's from Gundam.
Goose, it's kind of complicated what they're doing, but okay. Well, we'll get to it in a second. Chane is Huey's daughter, not lovers. Daughter.
Oh no. No.
Daughter.
Oh no.
But she's
not
this. But the thing is, so it's never clear to me. Maybe it's clearer in the official English translations. I haven't gotten there yet. I'm really behind on the English translations. I believe that both Chane and Ennis are technically kind of both homunculi, but they make a distinction. Like Ennis is a homunculus, but Chane is his daughter, and I think maybe the only they are both like created from test tubes.
Also,
but I think the only difference is Chane was like Huey's DNA mixed with someone else's DNA.
Also, correct me if I'm wrong, but weren't there, not to go back to that mishap you almost had a second ago, weren't there like undertones? I felt there were undertones like that.
No, I disagree with that.
Manuel, you're just weird.
Don't know. Manuel, but then again, I thought everything with Chane was weird. Chane, I thought she was trying to get with that one boy with the knife thing. But anyways.
God, you're so weird. You're totally misreading Chane.
I still say that she was making the doe eyes, but keep going on.
Okay, so there's another character who's barely in the anime. You might remember him. He's like English, and his name is Elmer. And actually, they don't talk about it in the show, but these guys are like literally best friends.
Who are you? Who are you?
Oh, you don't remember Elmer?
Oh, the person who said Manuel just always thinks. Anyway.
I just spilled truly all over myself again.
Callie,
so Elmer is there. He's also, I don't know how to say this, a professional relationship. He has a professional relationship with Ronnie. Because Elmer made a wish to Ronnie, and Ronnie granted that wish.
Has there been Warren this whole time?
Anyways, then there's Sylvie, who I'm just gonna mention for the sake of mentioning her, but she doesn't have a role in the anime.
Who is this? Okay,
this is that girl you kept saying, "Are we gonna come back to her? Are we gonna come back to her? Are we gonna come back to her? Are we gonna come back to her?"
Oh yeah, because they leave her on the ship, not in
No, we did come back to her, man. Do you remember, right, Manuel?
At the last episode, which actually wasn't a broadcast episode, so technically we didn't. But
we did come back to her. The last 2 episodes absolutely count.
But yeah, they left her on the ship, and she was not an immortal there. And I'm like, are they gonna? Did she become an immortal? Is she just dead now? You know.
So now we're gonna talk about this lovely small child who I fucking hate, named Ches.
Yeah.
Oh, this kid, this fucker.
What do we call him? Coleslaw.
Coleslaw.
Now that we've gotten to Ches, these connections are gonna start getting really weird. Because Ches has a lot of, actually way more connections than you even realize. So first of all, he was on the ship, obviously. So he's an immortal from the 1700s. So
why was he on the ship? Was he someone's kid?
I know, every single one of them were immortals, including Ches. Ches was being groomed by one of the other guys. The guy that ended up torturing him once he became immortal.
Remember,
so I forgot about that part. I was just confused who brought him to the ship. That's what I'm getting at.
But also, he's enemies with Claire, obviously. And actually, okay, this was kind of unclear to me.
Oh, this chart's getting insane already.
Yeah, it's gonna start getting wilder.
We haven't even talked about all the main characters, like the big characters yet either.
No, we have.
The Rail Tracer.
Rail Tracer's here already, you stupid dumbass.
Wait, where is he?
You can find him. I'm not gonna say it. He's on the screen already.
Oh, he's down there.
Okay.
Yes, Manuel.
So here's something that was totally unclear in the show. Was it him? Wait, let me think for a second. Yes, I'm pretty sure it was this guy. I'd have to rewatch the entire show again to remember, but actually Ches was selling a bomb to the Runarada, who's another mafia don, the head of the Runaradas. Or at least the Runarada. Actually, he was selling a bomb to. That's right. It wasn't the head. He was selling a bomb to that dumbass. Remember this guy?
That fucker.
Yeah.
Oh, that motherfucker. Yeah.
Yeah. So these guys. This guy is the Dawn of the Runaradas, and this guy's a fuck up underling.
Hercule.
Ches was selling a bomb to him. Oh, they're also based in. Well, are they based in Chicago or New York? Kind of unclear. I guess New York. So the reason that Jacuzzi and Nice were on the train was to procure the bomb that Ches.
They've been on here?
Huh?
Anyways, keep going. Sorry, keep going.
It is moving, right? You can see it.
Yeah. I didn't know they were already on the board though. Keep going.
Oh, I just added them.
Oh, okay.
So the reason that they were on the train, I don't know what color to use for this.
I can't believe that's a fucking dagger. Or sword. Was it sword? Or deck?
It's a sword, yeah.
Screen.
They were actually there to steal the bomb that Ches was transporting aboard the train. That's why they were there. And they're lovers, by the way.
Fucking Coleslaw is a.
They're also in the same organization.
It's that fucker, that boy. He's the one who I thought that Chane was trying to get at for a while.
You are so fucking stupid. They literally never even talk. So you're not right.
When he went to go give him by the way, when he went to go trade himself to save her, she was giving him the mat.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That was part of the show at the end. He was gonna give himself up, wasn't he, to that guy? Because they thought all the identities were mistaken or whatever. Anyway. Because he killed anyways, he was gonna trade himself, and she was giving him doe eyes because he came to rescue her. Apparently, I'm the only one who saw that.
Yes. Well, that didn't happen. So.
Manuel don't remember he drunk.
I said it really badly, but that did happen.
You'd have to explain it better. And now here's I mean, to be frank, the main characters of the books are really Isaac and Maria. I think they're in almost every single book. And so they are friends with damn near everyone.
Everybody.
So let's just start with that. Let's see. They're friends with
Weenus.
The Gandors. They're friends with them. They're friends with Ches. They're friends with the Martillos. They're friends with Annis And that's it. Oh, I forgot, of course,
they're friends
that
with the boy.
I already put that stupid.
Oh, you did? Okay, sorry.
I also forgot to draw the line between
coleslaw.
Shauna and Claire. They're lovers.
He's the real
Actually,
Tracer.
they have really
The
cute
real
children.
Tracer.
They have a boy and a girl, and the girl looks like Claire and the boy looks like Chane, and it's adorable, and I love their kids. Their kids are so cute.
No. Remember, he's like, find me. I left this Facebook message on this train.
I carved this Facebook wall post onto the train.
This Facebook wall
He's like, come find me.
Wait,
New
where's
York.
the Chinese waitress? I want to see the Chinese waitress.
She's not on here.
Manuel.
So let's get to something that I neglected to mention before.
You just throw a bunch of people on there.
Yeah, well, they're all kind of a package deal. So,
wait, where's Eve in all this? Is Eve?
Yeah, we're gonna get to Eve. We're gonna get to Eve
Okay.
last. Because it's kind of separate. But so these guys are all family. Is that the family one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the family one.
Aren't
So this guy's a senator.
Yeah.
And this is his wife, and this is his daughter.
This kid.
Yep. The reason they're important is because this guy is keeping them hostage. I guess I'll say enemies. Are keeping them hostage. No, he's enemies with the senator. I guess you could say he has a professional relationship with the wife and daughter.
Professional relationship.
So he's keeping them hostage
Quote,
because
unquote.
the senator is keeping Huey in jail. So we need to add that line too.
How did Huey ever get out of jail? Because he's immortal. He'll just keep him in there forever.
I think so. I actually don't think he ever does get out of jail.
Do they not notice that he's not aging?
No, they know he's immortal. That's the reason they're keeping him in jail.
I didn't know that. Okay, keep going. I used to be killed.
They know he's immortal.
Okay.
And I guess you could say that Ches and Mary are friends.
Aren't they friends? Oh.
And
remember, he's just, I want to lose her. Throw her into the closet. Bink. See you later.
Let's see who else. Let's talk about Eve and Dallas, shall we? The last two on here, basically.
Oh, Dallas.
Okay.
But where are they even gonna fit? This is already a mess.
I know it is a mess. I'll put them like here because they need to be over here. So here's the thing.
Eve has like such a forehead.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, that's me. I understand.
So they're siblings. They're siblings. And they have actually quite a good relationship. But the thing is that Dallas is a fucking asshole.
Yeah, Dallas fucking sucks.
Of that, because of that, he has quite a few enemies. So let's draw Dallas.
I like how he said
enemies.
I love how he said quite a few enemies. It's like everyone fucking hates him.
I think that's all of them.
Wait, no.
Yeah. Oh, also, Eve is friends with Isaac and Miria. Isaac and Miria steals a lot of the wealth from Eve and Dallas's family. And Eve is
remember, she's like, I don't want to be rich anymore. And they're like, let's steal everything then.
And then Dallas, people, your friend.
You know, all those girls down there all have amazing foreheads. Lua, Miria, and Eve.
Miria has the best forehead for sure.
I know, because Miria's is just like.
Well, no, I think Keith has Keith and Berga both have crazy foreheads.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You can sell ad space on fucking. Look at his forehead.
That guy right here.
So something happens.
You could land a plane on it.
So Dallas disappears, and all his enemies are trying to find him, and Eve goes looking for him. And so because of that, she goes to the daily days for information. And also, I should mention that the Runaradas killed their parents and siblings. And so Eve goes to the daily days for information, and then she actually ends up getting help from the Gandors, and finds her brother in the end, and actually ends up making a deal with the head of the Runaradas. I would definitely say these guys are enemies because he kidnaps her. I definitely missed some important stuff. I feel like.
By the way, the whole scenario that I keep mentioning, they kidnap not Venus. What the fuck's her name? Chane. They kidnap Chane thinking she's Eve, and that's when fucker face knife guy goes to go rescue her, and gives himself up because he killed.
Oh, you're talking about that part. I thought you were talking about a scene on the train.
No, he gives himself up to them because he's like, you don't know this, but I killed so and so, so I'm an enemy of that family. I'm worth money.
She was like, I have friends.
But she was like, oh, I love you. Basically,
no, that's definitely not what happened. Actually, because of that, I'm gonna add a friends line between
Chane
and
Knife Boy. What's his name?
Jacuzzi. His name's
Jacuzzi.
Blot. His name is Jacuzzi Blot.
By the way, it's that girl who it's that girl who says the Jacuzzi's friend niece. She's the one who says Rail Tracer that we keep like
Rail Tracer.
She keeps talking about it.
They both say Rail Tracer.
But she says
it have really thick Chicago accent.
But she says it better, I think, though.
I think Jacuzzi says it the best.
Oh, I probably
Rail Tracer.
Rail Tracer.
Jacuzzi.
That's not a Chicago accent.
That's what they do.
It's like a new.
The Chicago accent would be Rail Chaser.
Rail Chaser. Tracer.
No, I don't know what Manuel just did.
To be fair, this is in 1930, so it could have been different. I wanted to throw in. Okay, this is that girl I kept mentioning who's not in the show, but she's like one of my favorite characters.
She looks like she's from like Avatar or something with that.
She wears a Mexican military uniform.
That's racist.
She is Mexican. And she wields dual katanas.
She's a
that's racist. Yeah, she's a weeb.
She is a weeb.
Los weeb.
Well, I mean, because this is an anime, there's a lot of Japanese stuff that's really shoehorned in there. And she is an assassin that's actually on par with Claire. No, that's wrong. They're rivals. These two are essentially lovers.
You're putting the Mexican weeb, but you're not putting the Chinese waitress?
Yes, because the Chinese waitress has like half a line in the whole show.
Yeah.
Rhea has 2 books.
She's like, you want your tea? Be like water, my friend.
That's racist. Anyways.
Sorry, miss, you can't go back there.
Yeah, that's like her one line, basically.
No, and their boobs are going everywhere.
Yeah, she has like crazy boobs, like boob physics. Anyway.
And then her boobs press against Isaac, and he's like, Lord have mercy.
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
how much have you seen this?
Parts of the whole show.
I know, because she's so out of place with her boobs. It's like, what the fuck?
She really is very out of place. I think that's everything I can think of right now. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, where are those people? The people who start the whole thing because they're playing with fire.
I considered putting them on here, to be honest, but I didn't. Randy and Pezzo. I didn't.
There you go.
Ketchup.
Yeah. They're immortals too for some fucking reason.
Well, everyone in the Martillo family are immortals. Everyone in the Martillo family, and then the people who are in the Gandor family who came to like,
because they all drank the fucking wine. But
yeah,
including
the 3 Martillo. Sorry, the 3.
Remember the champagne
came to like chill out because they're friends with the Martillos. I guess maybe I should put that. They're like friends with all the Martillos, and so they were there to celebrate. Oh no, they're friends with Firo. Okay, well I guess I should say that they're friends with Firo, and so they came to the Martillos to celebrate Firo's like officially entering the organization.
Entering the magic boot.
And then so because everyone in the Martillo family ended up immortal, and then they were happened to be there too, so they also ended up.
Confusing. Molly should have watched the show. Have you seen it before, Molly?
She's not seen it.
Oh.
I asked her before I did the presentation, and I was like, "That's unfortunate."
I like how the DD's still up there.
Yeah, the Daily Days. Well,
I know, but like you gave up on actually labeling everything after that.
Yeah, so, well, it's harder for me to write out Runa Rada. I'm like, come on. At least I can just write DD Dailies. Huh?
Can you spell Runa Rada without looking it up?
Yes, I can.
Runa Rada.
It's actually quite easy to spell.
Is it as you think it is? Like RUNA
Rada.
Oh, you're writing it already.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna put 2 T's. But yeah.
I don't think it is 2 T's. I think it's 1 T.
That looks like Rat-a-tat.
No, it is 1 T. I was fucking right.
It's Rat-a-tat.
Oh, that's actually not the Runaradas. I actually wrote it over the wrong way.
God damn it, Callie.
This is the Runaradas. Runarada. These are the Russos. Russo. This is the bariums. Barium. This is a guy. The cult he's in charge of is called the Lemures. Lemure. Like that. This is the Martillos. Martillo. This is the Roost. Gandors.
You fucked up.
Gandor. Jacuzzi's gang doesn't have a name. This is Genoward. Oh god, now this is a fucking name. Genoward. It's actually not that hard to spell, but it is weird to say.
Genoward.
I think that's
and
it.
That's it.
Yeah, never mind. You got them already. I was gonna say the. There you go.
Genoward.
There you go.
Baccano.
That's Baccano.
Baccano. Oh shit! You stopped so abruptly. God damn it, Callie! I was gonna like. Anyway, I guess that's that.
Do you have any other questions?
No, that's actually. I think you got this. I want the Chinese girl on there.
I thought about it. I knew you were gonna ask about her.
I know. Come on, you knew I was. Oh, I'm already upset.
Oh wait, I went to sausage party.
Sorry, the Four Loco thing fucking me up.
Here you go. Everyone switched spots again. Got like. Wait, never mind.
Wait, who's missing there? It's like the sausage party's missing a sausage. Oh, there's no Molly. Molly's on a sausage.
I went to the wrong one.
Oh, there we go.
We're here now. Is it gonna be me or you, Manuel? Are we gonna Rochambeau?
Rochambeau. I'll go next.
Are you sure? I could go next.
I'm a little toasty, and I want to keep the toasty going. So I'm gonna go.
Wow.
Pee on the floor.
All right, floor pee boy.
Did you call me floor pee boy?
Yep, you're floor pee boy now.
Wait, Manuel's so toasted he's burnt. I don't know if that's racist or not. But
is it because he's brown? Huh? Are you gonna say because Manuel's brown?
Manuel's, yeah, that's racist. One time, kind of recently, I was eating a sausage at I think it was Denny's. It was IHOP. I got takeout at IHOP, and I was eating the sausage about a month ago, and I bit into the sausage, and there was like a bone in it, and I was fucking I'm so scared of sausage right now. That's not the first time it's happened to me in my life, but yeah, it was like fucking bone in it. Which is okay. Everyone go pee. Be entertaining, Callie. Well, we're on.
So Baccano has like 16 volumes out, and I think the author recently tweeted that he's gonna like come out in another one or something, and I'm very excited because the English volumes have basically almost caught up, and I'm going to Florida, and I'm gonna have a lot of time because we don't have a lot of plans because we're just visiting family. And I'm hoping I'll be able to get through like 3 volumes because, to be perfectly honest, of the official English translations, I've only read the first volume of like 16 volumes. And the books are really good. You guys should read them. And I think you should read the books because they have even more good characters. And you find out that there are immortals that are even older than the 1711 immortals. There are immortals that are like thousands of years old, and they're still around. And they've started this company named Neptune. And actually, the Neptune company owns the Flying Pussyfoot, the train. And there's this one book where some bad guys go through and they kill everyone in the Nebula company, and you find out that everyone in the company, every single employee, has been given the incomplete elixir, so they all come back to life, but they will still die of old age. I just said that it was Nebula that owned the train. I literally just said that Nebula owned the train. There's I guess in the end, there's maybe like, by like 2000, which is where a lot of the books take place, like 2005, there's maybe like 20 immortals left on the planet. I just learned yesterday, did I say Neptune? I meant Nebula. I just learned yesterday that Ronnie Sciato, who's a member of the Martillos, but also like the demon that great gives them the portion of immortality. It turns out that he's actually a homunculus that was born from an alchemist in like the year 2. And that alchemist was named Ronnie Sciato, even though he lived in Egypt. So tell me how that makes sense.
I walked into half of that, so it sounds so confusing. By the way, you have to redeem 4 shots. I don't think anyone, including myself, funny enough, has spirits ready. I have rum, but it's really warm because it's kind of hot in here. I haven't iced anything. I was gonna do that after this, and so I could drink it like for my actual drinking for the night. But I'll down the rest of my other 4 local, which I was just throw it away, just drink the new cold one. But I'll drink the rest of this, and then Warren could just stupid for the other 2. Ooh, this is warm and nasty. Hold on. That was one. Ooh. That was one. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. It tastes better warm. When it was cold, I think I could taste the sugar more. I'm gonna drink this before I continue that story. Stop redeeming. Oh wait. Who is AJ plays? Who redeemed Sing mode? I'm not calling those 2 ticket shots because whoever is logged in AJ plays, you're able to redeem things unlimited. Was that you, Callie? That was Callie. Fun fact, I probably shouldn't. Actually, I'm not gonna say that. Never mind. I don't want to say that. That's just drunk man. Okay. You're gonna spill things. I'm gonna get ready to start a presentation. But fun fact about this presentation, I'm gonna give some of the intro now because I don't want to like eat up like 5 minutes of my presentation just talking about this. But not last night, Thursday. I actually had been writing a presentation on Wednesday night, and I was doing some on Thursday because I had a weird week this week, and Thursday was technically my only day off. So Thursday I started writing a presentation, and I'm not going to do this presentation, spoiler alert, but I started writing something on horror media recommendations. And it was basically all these little things that I wanted to write about a presentation on, but they're too small in scope to fill out a whole presentation. So I'm like, I'm just going to throw them all into one. And it was a weird presentation because it was not my favorite, because I could talk about those forever. It's just stuff I really liked but are too short to talk about anywhere else. So I thought it was kind of a throwaway presentation. I wasn't really feeling it. And almost with perfect cue timing, Callie hits me up as I'm almost done with it. And she's all like, I want to see, I remember the exact wording you said, like, I want to do a presentation on cultivators. And I'm not
you to do a presentation on cultivators.
Yeah, and I'm not going to lie, when she said that, and I'm going to get to this. Actually, I'm not going to mention it tonight, but I'm going to mention something about that word in the presentation tonight. My first thought was, wait, what? Like on farming? I was really confused for a minute. And for like not that long. I'm not going to say like it hit me. But I was like, wait, what? And I'm like, oh, cultivators, like cultivation. Like as in like, the Chinese cultivation thing. Xianxia, like all that kind of shit. Like kind of like, the Wuxia spin-off-y type media. And I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't sure if I wanted to do that either. Like, that's a cool idea. And I'm like, well, let me just go back and finish this presentation. So I actually kind of started finishing it, and I really didn't like it. And then I sat there thinking, like, maybe I should do Callie's idea. Then it dawned on me, like, wait, Callie's on this week. I think she wanted me to do it this week anyway. So I messaged Callie back, and she's like, yeah. So I had to.
No. To be fair, I didn't think that you would just make a whole new presentation.
Oh,
but
really?
I hoped.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. The other presentation, I wasn't feeling it, even though I pretty much finished it. Maybe I'll still do it next week if I can. I mean, not next week. No, if I don't feel like writing a new one. So I'm gonna be talking about cultivators tonight, sorta.
You actually are gonna do it?
Sorta.
Oh.
I am.
So here's why I asked you, by the way. There is a huge number of webtoons that are about cultivators.
Now that's the funny thing. Okay. Okay, I think I am gonna. Okay, well let me just start. To get ready for Warren. Warren, by the way, drink some alcohol. They redeemed like 8 shots. By the way,
who did it?
Hold on, there was a specific Drink Talk roll stream where we had the shot limit to 6. That's the way. I mean, 4. 4 used to be the shot limit per stream, but there was a Drink Talk roll stream when like I was feeling really spicy, so I removed the limit because people were redeeming take a shot. Remember that stream, Warren? It was like about a month ago, and so we did about 8 shots that night, and I forgot to put the limit back on. So all of you who are able to keep redeeming, that's my fault. But there's only supposed to be a 4-shot limit per show.
You can always fix it.
I mean, I don't care right now. Whoever's locked in is A to J. There's apparently like 5 of you out there. Go turn that back on.
It's fucking everybody.
But yeah, I took some of the 4. I finished the old 4 Loco. Sorry, burped right in the mic. Sorry, that's nasty. That was a Ren moment.
Child, please.
We should get Ren on a deal again.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted Ren to be on one of the Halloween episodes. I guess she still might be, but the week that I wanted her on, where'd you guys go? Hold on, sorry, I pull you guys over here. The week that she was going to be on is the week that we're having Melancholia on. And wait, can you hear my music? I should probably turn my music off.
No, well, we can't hear shit right now.
Okay, thank God. No,
you haven't started streaming. Of course, we can't hear anything.
Oh, so let me turn my music off then. I just realized. There's no video in this one at all, though.
Bet it's just Manuel's porn. Apparently, that belongs to everybody.
No, I mean,
he's got the best access. So
for the record, God damn it, Callie.
Wow.
Anyway, Callie. Anyway,
we don't know what Callie's talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what Callie's talking about either. Callie just speaking crazy right now. Fuck was I saying? So I'm really toasty. See, let me read the chat real fast before I actually start. I think cult elevators. Yes, cult elevators. Chinese I heard that Chinese weeaboos. Chinese webtoons. Oh, fun fact, I'm gonna say this real fast now. So I had this whole idea to write the presentation really fast, and I even had this idea to to do it. I was even gonna talk to a friend of mine. It kind of went to shit, but it's still here, and I still think I could wing the parts that are fucked up. So bear with it. It wrote this really fast. Let's do this. And I'm gonna cover some of this. Oh, sorry.
We'll see you guys. 3, 2, 1. Oh, what's our word? Oh, China has to be banned, Manuel. Chickadee China, Chinese chicken? Oh. Chickadee China, the Chinese chicken. Okay, so it is Manuel's back, but you guys can't hear him. Manuel, your mic's turned off. No, it isn't.
We can hear
I'm
you,
just kidding.
but...
So yeah.
Why does she have to have her titties out? That's not culturally
it's actually
appropriate.
hilarious. It's actually hilarious. I'm gonna get to this in a second, but all the art. Actually, I'll just tell you now. I'll just skip the slide and get to it.
Hey,
all the art.
Let me just say, the reason I asked you about this wasn't. I mean, it was because of the webtoons, but then I was asking my friends like, "Hey, what should I do for my DTL presentation?" And then we just happened to also be talking about cultivators and like, what the fuck is that? Even at the same time, and my friend was like, "Oh, you should just do that as your presentation." And I laughed in her face and I said, "That's like walking into a den of lions and trying to teach them how to eat a piece of meat."
Yeah, I was gonna say like I would have had fun with that, and it probably would mean like actually, and I'm actually gonna
actually.
And the hilarious part is I have a slide for it in a minute, but I'm gonna actually things you didn't even say just to actually Callie. So anyway,
you're gonna actually things I didn't say.
Yeah.
Well, I do know from reading the Wikipedia page that like I don't know if it's all webtoons or most webtoons, but they aren't like Xianxia.
So I read. Thank you for bringing that up. So I read the Wikipedia page before we went live. That was the most research I did. I didn't read it before I wrote anything here. But when I read the Wikipedia page, there's the part that Callie just mentioned. I'm going to get to way later on. And I'm like, fucking hell! I can't believe you're already subgenring the subgenre. But anyways, start the timer again. Let's go. Let's do this shit. tonight.
1, 2,
Manuel
3, go. Okay, go Manuel.
Tonight, Manuel's talking about Xianxia and Spirit Cultivations, aka a not quite Wuxia follow-up. As in, like, I did a presentation, like episode 16 or so, DTL, where I talked about Wuxia. And it's funny because I think that was a recommendation from Leslie, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, no, I think it might have also been from Callie, but it doesn't matter. Somebody's like, we should talk about Wuxia. I think it was Leslie who said it, and then when I didn't do it, Callie's like, "Oh, I wish you would talk about Wuxia instead of whatever I picked instead." So I did Wuxia the following week. But in there, I mentioned that when most people think of Wuxia, they actually think of Xianxia, which I'm gonna get to in a second, of what the difference is. But let's just get into this. Oh shit, I'm on. And I'm gonna get to why there's like that the titty Wukong girl in a second. So interest of nonsense. So first of all, I had the entire spoopy thing. I already said that already, and I deleted it all because Callie requested this. And yeah, I had a date this, and I'm gonna tell you right now that this is mostly from like the top of my head. There's not really much. I mean, I know this stuff. Like, I'm an expert, guys.
Everyone's gonna actually you
exactly.
you in the comments.
I don't want to say that because I'm pretty sure this is the kind of topic that will get some notice on YouTube. So I don't want to say that I'm an expert, but I do know it pretty decently. At the very least, a really good surface level understanding of it all. So yeah, I did this mostly from memory, also because of the time limit. Let's just get on. And so I will say just to Callie right now, I don't really know if this presentation is gonna like cover exactly what you were quote unquote hoping for, but I'm gonna do it.
I just don't I mean,
wait, is this picture from that one show that was on Netflix that everyone was watching?
It's from Modazushi. It's from The Untamed.
The Untamed.
Well, The Untamed, I think, is what they call the show. Is the actual name of the show.
So
but
yes, the answer is yes, Molly.
Yes.
Yes.
So there will be a Yo Callie ask questions here. I should have called it that. I didn't call it that. I wrote this all out of order, by the way. But yeah, Yo Callie ask questions here in case you have any. And before we start, so bear with me. This is all like, this is a huge topic to cover, honestly, because it can go all over the place. And and there'll probably be like you can save for the Callie so you can ask during it.
Bear.
What?
You're bear with me. It's the wrong bear.
Oh yeah.
I wrote it so fucking fast. Anyway.
I'm just
bear.
I just don't know what to tell you.
And I actually have a funny part I'm gonna get to in a second. But anyways, lastly, I wanted to mention that usually I am very careful about the images I pick for a presentation, but I'll be real with you this time. And also, there's a slide we'll get to in a second where I fucked everything up, even the little planning I did. I literally typed in like Xianxia or like cultivators or like, Wuxia cultivators and shit like that. And then I started picking images I liked. And actually, I went to, I'm going to get to him later, but I went to this translator guy I like, and I went to his Twitter, and I started just taking pictures he'd already picked. So I apologize, this is random art. Most of it wasn't even credited from where I took it from. So I think some of it's official, too. Most of it's official. So it's not even like, some of it probably is from artists. So I apologize. If you know who it is, fucking message me, and I'll tag you in it. Also, I am the cutest cultivator. Thank you very much. This came up, sure. And I was just like, I just thought that was such a silly title for a story. It's like, fuck.
Well, a lot of the weird thing is that a lot of these cultivator, I mean, because I've just seen it in webtoons. I just know about webtoons, and it's like it covers a lot of genres.
Oh yeah.
I'm assuming, by the way, just from a high level point, I know you had said you're going to have a Callie's questions at the end, but I'm assuming my assumption is that like cultivators is kind of like, I know it's technically a genre, but it's more of like a trope in the same way that like villainous isekai is a trope.
Yeah.
Like
yes.
There's like a set story structure.
It's funny because like in the middle, I kind of, and there's actually. I don't want to like spoil my own presentation, but there are literally parts in it where I'm like, you wondered why it took me this long to get here, and I kind of get like it's just you have to.
I forgot to say drink, to get... but you don't need a drink yet.
I drank. Oh shit!
No, too bad. That don't count.
So anyways, disaster strikes. So I wanted to mention that I read a lot of my presentations out of order. I just start writing slides, and TLD. I already mentioned this to everyone else before it went live, but TLDR, I fucked up. And I deleted my presentation on accident. So I actually wrote this all again. So it's even more messier than I thought it was, but whatever. I literally wrote this to explain, like, God damn, this is cursed. And also, what the fuck is this? Cultivator Master Reborn to High School. This is on Amazon. You can buy all 15 volumes of this like on Amazon.com right now. Thanks to me Googling cultivators and whatever, my Amazon recommendations are fucked. Even though I didn't look anything up on Amazon, but just like cookies or whatever the fuck. So yeah, my Amazon recommendations are fucked. This showed up, and I'm just like, what? Anyways,
the Master Cultivator Reborn.
So what is Xianxia? Now, you might already notice I backed up and threw the wrong thing up, but let's talk about Xianxia real fast. So, depending on who you ask, Xianxia is either its own genre or a subgenre of Wuxia. I don't have it listed here, but like the actual meaning, obviously you notice the Shas in both of them. Sha typically kind of be like warrior, hero, whatnot.
Can you quickly say what Wuxia is?
Wuxia is like martial arts, like fantasy. Like just to give you an example of the big difference. Wuxia is typically more grounded in reality, and I say that even though they still use like chi and they still have superhuman feats and whatnot, but it's still usually based in the real world where they all like potentially, could potentially happen, whatever.
Once we're all filled with nano-organisms that we call
Xianxia is technically more fantasy usually, and the Xian, as opposed to the Wu by the way is martial skills and whatnot. The Xian is kind of like immortal. So technically, Xianxia just literally is immortals or immortal heroes, so the genre is literally about immortals.
And that one in the picture in the first slide, weren't there zombies?
Were there zombies?
I don't
remember zombies either. So the term
zombies.
Xianxia,
my roommate watched it. There were definitely zombies, or similar to zombies.
Yeah, there definitely is. I thought you meant in the picture. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you meant the picture.
Yes. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah. So, anyways.
Dream. Oh, not yet.
Oh, yeah.
Drink right now. Now you got 8 locos in you.
Anyways.
8 locos, fool.
The genre is very confusing. I'm gonna try to explain it a bit better in a second. But the big thing is it a genre though? So the big problem with talking about Xianxia, and you might be like, where's the cultivator part? Don't worry, I'm getting there. In case you're wondering about the Xianxia thing, talking about Xianxia is like saying, I'm going to do something on fantasy. I'm going to do something on sci-fi. Like, it's such a huge scope of a thing that it's nearly impossible to cover that. Yeah. But I'm going to try anyway. Also, there's literally no set rules to this. Yeah. And I already mentioned the big difference I can say between Wuxia and Xianxia is that the fantastical elements typically in Xianxia, they're in like literally like in the heavens or in the magic world or somewhere that's in the clouds. A lot of times they're like on a mountain in the middle of nowhere.
At least as far as the Wikipedia article that I read, it seems like the main thing about Xianxia is that like there's someone who's like trying to attain some higher.
Callie.
You just said something contradictory to that. So
anyways. So yeah, honestly, like a lot of genres, it's kind of like what you consider it. Also, when I went to the Wikipedia page, and I will admit that these are other genres, but to say that like fuck is one like Xuanhuan, if you say like that, oh, that's a subgenre of Xianxia, I would say that's its own genre. That's like saying cyberpunk. Well, I guess cyberpunk subgenre.
It did say that it was its own genre.
But there's a lot of them like that. Where
it just literally said it was a separate genre.
Oh, did it really? Well,
yes.
Anyways, there's arguments even within this, so let's just fucking try to get through this, guys. So what are cultivators? Now I'm really going to jump into it.
We're the Shinigami of China.
So, cultivation. The second definition of dictionary.com. Oh, by the way, this was I want to point out this is the one bit of research I did because I wasn't even checking what cultivators was in Chinese or what that could be. I was making sure that a cultivator could be a farm implement thing because I was like, when I was confused if that's what Callie was asking. But so this is the real definition. The second definition on dictionary.com is to develop a quality or skill, and here the skill is immortality. Now we're gonna explain what immortality is in a second. So cultivation itself is something of a Taoist concept. This is important because this is important in some of the works that come up later on. But a lot of this is tied with like Taoist beliefs. Taoist is like deities and like ideas of like god, not godhood, but like ideas of like their pantheon of gods and so on. A lot of it's just like pretty much taken directly. Sometimes it's taken directly. Like the Jade Emperor, who by the way is like the main deity of like of Taoism. The Jade Emperor could be a character in some stories or so on. And so cultivation is basically something typically a normal human does to become immortal. Now this could be done in a lot of ways. They could like sit there and try to like perfect their like skills, like through meditation, through training, through all sorts of nonsense. And one of the biggest, which is funny because I don't think that I might be mistaken. I don't think the Wikipedia page mentioned this at all. But one of the biggest ways that it's also done is through alchemy. A lot of times it's done like they'll either make a potion or they make a pill, or like obviously like we kind of saw that in Baccano earlier. But a lot of times it's pills, and pill's a very interesting word because I guess it's like not the kind of pill you would think. You kind of just reduce a bunch of liquid on. And yeah, the idea is you cultivate one's chi to make one immortal. And
Drink, doggy.
Yeah. So what does an immortal mean in this idea, though?
It'd be great.
Oh shit! What do you think an immortal means? What does an immortal mean to you, Callie?
I mean, the base definition is just that you can't die.
Exactly. That's not the case here.
Cool.
Oh,
So,
what? Oh,
an immortal in most of the cultivate. I'm gonna get to the cultivator thing more in a second. So immortals in Xianxia aren't truly immortal as we would know. Sometimes they can live forever. Honestly, usually they just live a long time because that's if you notice, every so often they'll meet someone who's old, like physically old, like they just age really slowly. Another hallmark is that they're just really powerful, but they can die. They usually do die. But another thing is that sometimes when they die, they might not die permanently. It might be like, oh, I'm dead, but you could somehow bring me back through another method, maybe more cultivation.
the Dragon Ball.
Exactly. Actually, bring a Dragon Ball later on in the second because of that. Also,
Oof.
cultivators often have like levels, like literal level. Like think of it kind of like attaining a rank, like in martial arts, like a belt or whatnot. You haven't called drinking in a minute. I'll take that drink for it. But that's not in all works. Well, let me rephrase that. It's not in all works as a well-defined concept, but it's almost always there. Like typically, a lot of cultivation work will have the same concept, very similar to Dragon Ball, where somebody can't beat someone. They might fight them and they get their ass beat. So they go and they train, and now they're the next level higher, and they beat that person. But then the next guy comes, and the next guy is more powerful. And I always love that concept because imagine if the last guy came first. So yeah, imagine if that last guy just fucked up the whole order. But anyways, the big concept is that these immortals, these wannabe immortals, are like trying to number themselves amongst the gods, the other pantheon of magical beings, deities, and whatnot. And oftentimes they join the people training them, or they even replace them in some cases. So yeah, and that's pretty much it. Anyway, so now we're going to talk about, is this a genre though? Continued. So circling back to the whole Xianxia thing. Now, I don't know if it's because people are trying to translate the term Xianxia, and that just means immortal. Most times in English, they call the genre cultivation, like cultivation work. This is cultivation fiction. I actually refrained from picking any pictures of books that said a cultivation novel, a cultivator novel. That's the popular English term right now. So you'll probably never see the term Xianxia in English ever. Honestly, they'll probably call it Wuxia and piss me off even more.
Cultivator.
Yeah. Also, I've also heard the term progression fantasy. I hate that term.
What?
But I think the most popular Reddit, the r/ or whatever you call like the Reddit, what do you call Reddit pages? Anyways,
subreddit.
Thank you. The most popular subreddit for cultivation fiction is r/progression fantasy. No joke. Go check it out right now. Don't check it out. It's actually a bunch of bullshit. And people constantly, I think they ban people who keep saying stop calling it progression fantasy. So yeah. Anyway.
Fair.
Okay.
Word though.
1 second. There was someone literally blasting music outside, and I need to go figure out who it is.
Okay.
It's the neighbors. Go kill
them. go kill him. What the fuck? So, anyways, yeah, progression fantasy, as you can tell, it typically involves a fantasy story where someone progresses in levels, be it the exact thing I just mentioned. But the problem with this is, I call it the Avatar effect. And maybe that's what they're going for. Like, oh, it's not Xianxia anymore. Now it's this greater concept where it's all like, as far as I'm concerned, if it's a Xianxia or Cultivation, they should be Chinese or mostly Chinese works. Where you start getting these things from other countries, like being mentioned as, oh, this is progression fantasy too. Dragon Ball gets mentioned a lot in the subreddit, and I'm like, that almost feels racist. Anyways, but yeah, I honestly, I'm not the one who's gonna like tell you whether you. Oh, actually, I'm gonna tell you, don't use progression fantasy. But it's a very common.
Have you considered that progression fantasy is not supposed to be a direct translation of Xianxia, but just a umbrella term for things that are progression fantasy, of which
fair.
Dragon Ball could be underneath, but also Xianxia?
Fair, I will admit, but most people, the fandom, I think, because the fandom itself in English speaking terms is so young that there's still a lot of argument about what to call it. I'm pretty sure Cultivation is still going to be the main one, and I'm fine with Cultivation works, by the way. I'm not trying to say that. I'm just a fucking China boo, so I'm still going to be calling it Xianxia. So, anyways, early works in history. Don't worry, we're gonna come back. I just wanted to mention.
No, here goes Manuel again with monkey.
With the monkey. Arguably the. By the way, this is greatly argued, but everyone says the very first Xianxia novel is Journey to the West, namely the first section of the novel. Now, Warren, do you remember what the first section of Journey to the West is about?
It's about monkey ascending to the heavens, and then Buddha's like, nah, bitch. And then
did you just ask him that because he's Asian?
Wait, is this the movie? Is this the?
It's because my eyes are slanty.
No, because I did the present. Well, I'm not gonna lie. Everyone in Asia knows this, but I also did a presentation on this. He was there for the record. That's the real reason I asked, not the racist one. But yeah, this section of the novel is literally about a monkey, and he's actually a monkey a stone monkey, I should say, but he's still a monkey who wants to become immortal, and he basically does a lot of bullshit, including eating pills of longevity, that make him immortal. And yeah, spoiler.
I like how you want to argue that
the blue
Dragon
pill.
Ball's not under this. I mean, I know you probably want to gatekeep it and make it so it's only Chinese works, but I mean, holy shit.
No, I have it right here. I have it at the bottom. It's funny to note that one of the biggest examples of progression fantasy is Dragon Ball, which starts based on as Journey to the West. So yes, I do.
Well, they even have Enzo being
Son Goku, which is Goku's full name, by the way. That's actually Sun Wukong. That's Sun Wukong.
Oh, excuse me.
He's a monkey. Got a monkey tail. He turns into a big monkey.
Drink.
So yeah, and I unfortunately I could not find a picture of Sun Wukong, so that's just a drawing of me right there. You know, can't you tell? That's Manuel.
That's Manuel. He's the monkey.
I call myself a monkey. Anyways, but no, real talk. The very first real, quote unquote, real Xianxia work is something called Legend of the Swordsman of the Mountains of Shu. And I'm not going to try that's Wanju Loju. That's not his real name. That's a pen name, which is this thing about the pearl by the river. I remember saying this.
Like Alan Edgar Poe.
The whole idea is that this is about a bunch of immortal swordsmen who live on this mountain, obviously the mountain of Shu. By the way, we're gonna call it Zoo from here on because most of the works are in Hong Kong, Canto, and the Canto it's Zoo, not Shu. Cantonese, by the way. So the whole idea is in this mystical mountain area that exists between the heavens and the earth. These good immortals are constantly fighting off bad immortals. And what's interesting about this is definitely the first true cultivation Xianxia work, because it starts with this guy who goes there to train to become immortal and so on. But some of the prequels are actually pretty much straight up wuxia because they're about the humans before they became immortal. Anyways, and it's been translated a ton of times. I think one of these books, I think it was one of the prequels, funny enough, was the very first Chinese novel. Oh, not the very first Chinese novel. Yeah, I think it was the very first Chinese novel translated in English. And it's one of the Zoo novels. Anyways.
Oh, I forgot to say drink. Now you gotta drink double time.
Sorry, I'm a little toasty, so I'm kind of slurring my words. No one didn't even interrupt me. So anyways, But yeah, like a lot of the titles we're going to talk about here, especially in a minute.
You said 15 minutes, man. You lying son of an ass.
What time are we on? I'm really toasty.
We have 19 minutes. 20 minutes
Oh
now.
my. Anyways, my fucking my porn pad died.
It got sticky,
Hold on,
icky.
plug it in. I know it's like too much semen.
Do you guys hear that?
No.
Mm-mm.
I don't hear
playing?
the semen. Anyways, sorry. Zoo Warriors of the Magic Mountain is a movie that's a very famous movie. And if you want to watch the modern, very, very current fandom friendly version of the series, is Legend of Zoo TV series from 2018. You can already tell that like you'll fucking love this one if you're a fan of modern Xianxia. But fun fact, I wanted to mention that we almost got this movie when I was a kid, like when I was in high school. They actually they ended up calling it Zoo Warriors, but it used to be called The Legend of Zoo. And they had I think Zhang Ji's in it, Louis Ku's in it. Louis Ku eventually he plays Lu Bu in the new Dynasty Warriors movie, the one that just came out on Netflix a couple months ago, or like 2 weeks ago, where it came out. A couple months, it came out in July. But this was a big movie, and they actually made a campaign for it. I fucking forgot what movie I went to go see in theaters, and they had a trailer for this, and I wanted to watch it, even though I didn't know what it was, and I wasn't a China movie. But it never got released. They eventually put it on DVD in 2006, and it's called Zoo Warriors. I just wanted to mention that. It's a very funny little thing. That if you're I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who's old enough to remember this. This is like 2001. That this almost got made. It's almost got released and I wonder if like this kind of shit would have taken off. But mind you, this is like only a couple years after, maybe like a year after Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. But this is not like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. So yeah, it probably wouldn't. Anyways, so now we're gonna get to some of the parts you might know. Web novels and worldwide popularity. But first, TV. I wanted to mention that Xianxia has a huge resurgence in the 2010s. There's a ton of TV shows and games about it. I'm going to talk about fun fact. I'm kind of when my thing got deleted, I had longer slides about some of these shows, but I decided not to rewrite them again. But Swords of Legends, Eternal Love, Jade Dynasty, there's tons of shows I'm not going to mention.
Honestly, just looking at this poster makes me understand a lot about the reason that those shitty iPhone apps look the way they do.
Yes.
Because this looks exactly like
it does.
Of those.
And there was actually a Wuxia resurgence in the early 2000s. Like there was adaptations of a lot of like Legend of the Condor Heroes and other shit like that. And this was kind of born out of that. It's like, oh, you like that shit? Now it gets crazier, you know. And a lot of these would feature bigger name stars than the earlier shows. Like some of them will have like pop stars in the roles, you know, like you didn't really see that before. I remember Ju Jingi, one of the members from SNH48, is in a ton of these shows. She's in Sword of Legends, which is not this picture. This is Eternal Love, I believe. Oh, that's Jade Dynasty. Fuck, I can't read it. Anyways, but you want me to guess where you probably heard about Xianxia and Cultivation work?
Webtoons that were based on web novels.
Online novels, yes.
Oh.
I don't even talk about webtoons by the way at all. Webtoons is a whole just because it's all the same. So even though Xianxia can come in all forms, its most biggest rise of popularity was in the early 2000s. To web novels, and these were the days when you have a lot of like fan fiction-esque type sites. Like this isn't fan fiction, to be fair.
This is like official works, but it's released like fan fiction.
Exactly, like fan fiction-esque, like you know,
not official works, but original works.
Drake.
Huh? Oh shit. But yeah, it's interesting that like these were official works. They were usually serial. Actually, they're not usually. They were always serial, as in like you get like a chapter, like you know, in some time released way. They didn't usually end in cliffhangers, but obviously you would want to keep going to find out what happened to these characters. And tons of these like popped up, and they still exist. And some of these sites, unlike
I think there's a bit of I don't know how plugged in you are, but I'm pretty sure there's a resurgence right now.
Oh no, this never died. This never died. I'm not trying to say that this like, oh, this 2000s and then it died. No,
but I think particularly right now it's stupid popular.
Well, right now it's also stupid popular around the world.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of like unofficial translation sites, which is a whole nother story. But
oh my god, by the way, I'm just gonna quickly mention that Billy started releasing English versions of all their comics, but they are like the same. They essentially, I don't know exactly what happened, but they clearly just like recruited the scanlators to do it, so they're really shitty quality, but it's on Billy. Like they're a Billy official releases.
A lot of companies do that when they first start out. Like there's a very famous JRPG translation company called Xseed that literally hire the fan translators to like do their like not even hire them, they just buy the fan translations, like basically. Anyway,
that's the way to do it.
But yeah, and it's really worth mentioning that a lot this or a whole this like created a whole new culture where a lot of this was read online. There's apps for this kind of thing, like very early day apps. Like you could read this on like, I remember like I was watching a thing about a documentary about fandom, and you would see people reading it on their like old ass phones, and I'm like, it only had like a crazy character limit per screen.
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. Web novels were totally a thing in Japan too. There's a lot of manga about them. Or they were reading it on flip phones.
So,
and by the way, writing them on flip phones.
Now
they're frequently written on the phone. So in Japan, they're literally called phone novels. I think they don't usually do that anymore, but yeah.
Now I wanted to mention this, because to this day,
guys, can you really not hear this? Because now someone is singing badly over a microphone.
Hear it literally at all.
No. Your mic's actually pretty good, Molly. It doesn't pick up much
background
noise.
I wanted to pick it up so you guys can hear it.
Now, this is funny because, like, to this day, I'll still have friends who, when I mention, first of all, it's doubly annoying because I'll mention Wuxia, not even Xianxia, not even Cultivation, not even Progression Fantasy, and they'll ask me for recommendations, and I give them Wuxia stuff, and I'll give like Legend of the Condor. I'm basic bitch. Well, that's not basic bitch. It's a good show. There's good shows, good movies for that series, and they'll watch it, and they're confused. They're confused why there's no. I'll just say why there's no gay character. Because everyone seems to, not everyone, a huge chunk of the English-speaking fandom seems to confuse the fact that BL is a very, very, I won't say very
niche.
I won't say that many, but it is niche. It's not the big. It's not the biggest section of it at all. It's big. Don't get me wrong. It's huge.
Maybe
and
just
these
it's
are
outside
big
of just outside of China.
Yeah, but for like the 3 or 4 giant works, there's dozens of even bigger works that were more mainstream, and then there's tons of other BL works that are literally just like only have like the smallest following. Yeah, so I've always found this weird, but I just wanted to mention here stuff like the Untamed and Heaven Official's Blessing. That's Heaven's Official Blessing, I believe. They're huge, but it's just a fraction of the work. Honestly, I don't dislike these works. I really don't. But I kind of like to, I call it the Undertale effect, where like when the fandom keeps saying stuff over and over again, it kind of makes me annoyed. Not so much about the work. Like I think Undertale is great, by the way, random aside. It's just when the fandom, I'm like, oh, guys, please.
Yeah, it is like that. They're just like like every every JRPG is just Final Fantasy. It doesn't matter. It's just Final Fantasy. Where's
But like a lot of people think all of the Xianxia is like once again, it happens so many times where I'll recommend people stuff and they're like, oh, where's the gay? And I'm literally, that's not even me saying that. That's literally, I've been asked that more than once by more than one different person, and I'm like, there's no. Some of them don't even have love stories. Some of them are just like people like doing martial arts and magic shit.
It's just very interesting. I was like, if you're looking for that, why don't you just go look for it? Like instead, like be specific about it. So you could.
By the way, I mentioned this earlier. I talked to a friend of mine that I wanted to get some insight from her because she's a fan of. She's actually the one who pointed out that I should have mentioned the Xianxia Wuxia thing a long time ago. So I brought that in my update thingy, and she didn't add to this. I actually talked to her to add to this, and I just got drunk and started like just chit-chatting about bullshit. But here's some fun little Chinese that if you remember, I tried to mention this in the past and you guys all jumped down my throat because you're like, stop trying to say it, but now I have a reason to bring it up. In case you're wondering, Danmei is what you call
not yet.
the BL genre. I'll drink anyway. Danmei is what you call the BL genre in Chinese. You can use the term BL, but most people, in my experience, don't understand that BL stands for boys love. They just think it's a term that means Danmei. Just because nobody gets the English part to that. Just fun fact. But yeah, Danmei is what you would call it. In case you ever see that. Funyu, which I debated whether to put the accents here, but the Niu is important because the Niu has the umlaut. Funyu is literally the equivalent to Fujoshi. Just like Fujoshi, it technically is a negative term, but it's been co-opted by the fans to be like something they call each other, like weeb. But Funyu is literally Fujoshi, like rotten girl. And it's the exact same characters, exact same everything, just read the Chinese way. Mung. Now this is funny because the term moe doesn't, and it's actually uses a similar character to moe. The term moe doesn't really exist in Chinese. Like if you don't know what moe is, it's like of like a cute character. In Japanese, that's typically, well, not cute character, it's something cute, really like painfully cute. That typically applies to female characters. It could definitely be for males too, but it's typically a female thing. But in China, you don't really have the moe concept, but you have the Hmong concept, which is applied to male characters. Just wanted to throw that out there. And Tongrenji, this is the equivalent. It's actually not the equivalent. It's the exact same word as doujinshi, just read in the Chinese way. And this Tongrenji is what you would call like the fan created word. I actually do see this a lot. I do see this a lot in fan circles where people are like talking about people will buy because there's restrictions in what you could put in some media in China, and so you won't see too explicit things in the BL. So a lot of that's done on the fan side of things, the underground side, but they'll still use the term doujinshi, and once again, that feels mildly racist. So the term is tongrenji, in case you're curious.
Why does it feel racist if it just means the same
thing?
Because
it's Japanese.
We don't have a word for it.
Just call it a fan work then. Call it in English. Call it in English. A fan comic. Or
I've never once in my life called like any sort of fan comic anything but doujinshi.
Even if it's
American-made fan comics doujinshi.
Okay, I don't. True. But anyways, that's just my random thing. Anyways, I'm just trying here. You don't have to listen to me, but Tongrenji is what you call the doujinshi in Chinese. Anyways, there's a ton more, but this is just, I literally wrote until I ran out of space. So anyways, and now, questions for Callie.
Yeah, I have a question. Well, it's not exactly a question. I'm going to read you a synopsis of an actual Chinese webtoon, and I need you to explain to me what it means. Okay? Here's this webtoon is called My Wife is a Cultivator, and it's what sparked this entire conversation on my end. And the synopsis is, all it took was one meetup, a simple meetup with his MMO wife, and suddenly he was dragged into the world of urban cultivation. I almost said conservation. Thus, he believed that he would begin his journey as a cultivator in this urban world and live a life of overbearing dominance. However, why is life as a cultivator so hard and so impoverished? How come? Sorry, my reading comprehension is so bad. How come everyone's still playing the MMO even though they're piss poor? Wait a minute, playing the MMO is part of cultivation too?
What?
Okay. I got the translation. Welcome to the hood.
No, what the fuck? I didn't touch upon it. I actually forgot. I was gonna mention that cultivation works especially there's other names for the genre. The cultivation, like I mentioned that one where it's like I'm a cultivator in a high school. Some of them could definitely be more like in the real world and whatnot, but still in very protected.
The most of them that I've seen are.
Most of them are. I wanted to touch upon that, but once again, people argue. I just wanted to give an over thing, and I actually did have a slide about that. This never got rewritten. But yeah, Callie's. Oh fuck! Callie's clearly talking about one of those. Sorry, man. I'm fucking toasty. What was the question?
I need you to explain to me what the synopsis. Okay, well, I guess you can't then. By the way, that's a pretty good example of this shitty Billy translations.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, actually, that honestly made way more sense than the actual manga translate, or webtoon translate.
No, I was gonna say, like, part of me feels like that just feels like reworked machine translation. It didn't feel as bad as machine translation, but it felt like somebody got that bad translation and tried to just make it sound proper, but it didn't make any sense still.
Yeah. My friend who knows a bit of Chinese has been trying to read these Billy translations, and she's like, yeah, it just really feels like they translated it directly word for word without a proofreader.
Yeah.
Google Translate.
Part of me feels like, and there have been times when like Q has sent me things that I'm just like, hold on. And I'm like, where's the original? And I'm like, okay, let me work from that, So yeah, that's one of those things where I'm just like, hold on, back up. Where's the Chinese? Give me that. Like, not to say my Chinese is that great, but it's definitely better than that than trying to interpret bad English.
I can send you a link to the Billy comics.
Well, send it to me. I don't think I'm gonna do it right now because I have too many. I can't open a browser window right now during the presentation, but I will try to do it later.
Are you done with your presentation yet?
No, let me wrap it up then. I guess it's no more questions. Okay.
No.
By the way, this is one of my favorite video game series of all time. It's called Xuanyan Sword. And by the way, Xuanyan, this also had a TV show, and I believe one of the adaptations of this video game series, which actually was based on a web novel series, one of the adaptations of the video game series, stars that girl from SNH 48 that I mentioned earlier. But I think this particular title is available on Steam right now. It's the only title in the series that's available in English. Of course I have it, but yeah, because I'm a fucking China. Anyways, conclusion. I did want to mention this book suggestion. For further reading, Understanding Chinese Fantasy Genres by Jeremy Deathblade Bai. Fun fact, I actually wanted to skim over this book for this presentation. I did not, but it's a really good book. It's like $3 on Amazon. Like,
Great.
But I bought it because I had when you use Amazon Prime, I don't think they do it anymore, but it used to be like for a while, if you would pick the slower shipping.
Well, of course we have to listen to Jeremy Deathblade Bai.
Fun fact about him.
Deathblade. What a fucking who created his
Chad.
How did he create his thing from third grade?
Yeah.
He wrote the Wuxia shit, it's not gonna focus. He co-wrote the Wuxia tabletop RPG book called Righteous Blood, Ruthless Blades, by the way. The one that I want to play with people.
Is it time for us to play?
Yeah, we should.
My name's gonna be Bruce Lee again.
Too, but anyways, it's a really good book, and honestly, it talks a lot about about the genre differences, mainly about Wuxia, but talks about Xianxia as well, genre stuff, and about a lot of it's great. It's only $3. Like I said, I bought it because I had a ton of credit to use on Amazon, like the credit for digital shit. So I bought a bunch of books, and this is one of the ones I bought just for fun. And actually, I'm like, dude, this is a good book. I'd recommend it. And I actually got a lot of the images from his Twitter that I use. Because I just like troll his Twitter. I know, like
Deathblade.
Yeah, he was known as Deathblade because he was during his translation days, from what I understand. So he I think it's like WuxiaWorld.com or some bullshit like that, where they translate Wuxia novels. He was known as Deathblade. Yeah,
I'm
Deathblade. That is very cringe. But anyways, cheap on Amazon. Go get it. Conclusion. I'm positive I didn't cover everything, but whatever. It's as good as I could do it. Oh shit, I'm already 40 minutes. Let me wrap this up. Anyways, blah blah blah. Xianxia Cultivation. I will admit though that I'm not the biggest fan of these works. Not that I don't like it. I like to watch some shows because I'm a fucking what's the word when you like idols? Molly, what's that word again?
What the
fucking? Yeah, I'm a fucking
weird. Just kidding.
I was trying to piss off Callie because I'm going to use a Japanese term for that. I'm fucking Woda for Chinese idols.
Why would you think I'd be pissed off by that? You're the only person who gets pissed off by that.
Anyway, I'm a Chinese idol fan, so a lot of these times I'll watch shows that they're in. So and they're usually in Xianxia shows. So, anyways, yeah, I'm more of a fan of Wuxia though, and yeah, I do love games though. The Xianxia games are the best, and that's pretty much it. Anyway, Callie owes me a shot, but she doesn't have alcohol, so fuck you, Callie. This was a lot of work to do in a couple hours. Peace out. Love you all. Peace.
Good night. Manuel with the
The
Chinese
details
aboo.
done. I'm going to China,
We'll be
guys.
right back. Okay, Wee's back.
We're in China, guys.
Manuel over here. I'm gonna make short presentation, and he makes fun of me, punk ass motherfucker.
I'm not gonna lie. Originally, the version that got deleted, there was like 5 more slides that I just didn't feel like writing again. One of them was the one I read out pretty much anyway about like how some I didn't read it out.
Should I go or should we take a break? Because I could go.
Yeah,
I don't need to pee, but I
like
could go.
the pee is being absorbed back into. I mean, that was a disgusting thing to loud, but the pee is being absorbed back into.
That's gross.
Yeah, that's
You're
very
gross.
But yeah.
What, should we just start the next one then?
No, just go to. Anyone need to pee? No, go to pee. Callie, go pee. Molly, go pee.
No,
How have you guys not
use that.
peed yet?
Continue.
'cause I don't have a tiny bladder.
But you guys have been drinking too. You guys have. I have that, I guess. I think multiple Xuanyuan games are on Steam, but if you click on some of them, not all of them are in English. But I think it's Xuanyuan 7 or some shit like that. I don't know if it's numbered on Steam. But I think the 7th game, which is the came out in 20, is the only one that's in English. I might be mistaken, but yeah. About the numbering, not so much about only one of them is. But they're not all of them are in English. What else is there? Does he know of the drops before? No, Q isn't Q. Like Q, who's been on streams here. She's also It's funny because I get really drunk, like, because Q worked nights, and so she's up all night, obviously at work, like currently on her phone, and so she's one of my go-to people to message when I'm either when I'm sober and working at night, or when I'm drunk and just fucking around at night. And I'll message her a lot
Manuel.
and about China Boo things. And it's funny because I call her China Boo all the time, and she very rightly so, like, you know, throws it back in my face.
Yes, you're definitely a China Boo.
Yeah, it's pretty glass houses, Manuel.
Yeah, but it's still funny. We play
Right.
WoW to increase immortality. Gotta fight. Oh, I'm not gonna read that out loud. Wait, it doesn't refer to a BL. No, BL does not refer to BLT. Though that's kind of funny. I'm gonna steal that. I'm gonna steal that joke, guys. Next time I do a presentation on this kind of shit, or I'm gonna talk to my friends about BL stuff. I'm like, yeah, it was like a BLT, but without the tomato. Joke.
Dang. Wow.
Manuel has been a China boost since the day China was founded. Did you know that China? That was like the year 6000 BCE or something.
Yeah, that's how old you are, stupid.
Oh,
Yeah, you're here. You're primordial.
it's so annoying because like everyone talks about how the Zhou dynasty and the Jia dynasty are like mythical, but they found relics for them, like not recently. So I'm like, how could these be mythical still? Maybe they're not like exactly the way the story's told, but they clearly existed.
You talk about when I was talking about Chinese history.
Yeah,
The mythic,
like
is it
like
is it so that the thing you're talking about is that further in the future
that's further
than what I
back
was talking about?
than the first Qin emperor, the Xi Huangdi. It's way before that. But like
okay.
before him was the Zhou, and then it was before that was the Jia, and and before that was something else. But yeah, they clearly have historical evidence. People are just like, oh, they're like you.
It's
Manuel's
it's
a China
mythical.
Boo. He's fighting for Chinese governments that may or may not have existed.
By the way,
Oh snap!
in fact, I'm actually gonna say something that's not China Boo related. Also, fuck you, but say history shit like that. People always say that people occupied the Americas from the Bering Strait land bridge. That's a very Eurocentric, it's very like Eurasic centric concept of humanity. Evidence has shown that humans have lived here long before that. So yeah. Anyways, fun fact.
Fun fact.
No, it's just
right.
like just out there, like, yeah. Not everyone came from like one area. So did you know
right.
that China, I think, was one of 3, or maybe it's 6, one of 3 people or 3 civilizations that developed writing independent of each other. Obviously, like Mesopotamia and Egypt and so on were like the other two.
I'm so tired of listening to you shill for China.
Woo, China. Tune in for China Talk Learn, the podcast. I'm not going to call it that. The new podcast that will take over the other Saturday at Drink Talk Learn. Fun fact, that's a real thing that's been in discussion for a while, but we're definitely not going to do it until at the very earliest, the end of this year. But yeah, mainly because of the Halloween bullshit that's coming up and because homies that are working on shit are busy right now. Anyway.
Dang. Anyways, what are we doing now? Good night, everybody.
I'm drunk. Warren, go show Sun Wukong titties again, like that chick who.
Wow.
Molly, get us on track. Molly, you're
gonna go to the next one. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Molly's done. Are you? Hey, I forgot what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to do something. I see like three. There's like a whole bunch of people. Where's that? Oh, okay, here. I got it. Okay, sure, why not? Where is it? Here you go. I did it. I need to cut myself. Callie's like, I had to listen to Chinese stuff all over. I learned my Chinese history in 10 years. I thought we were doing spoopy stuff. I thought I did spoopy stuff, but I fucked up. Okay, should I start? No, you did say that. I know it is just a bush. Wait, am I going? All right. Wait, am I supposed to go? Okay. All right. What's my presentation? Oh. Hello? Oh, I forgot. Manuel. Oh, I forgot. Manuel's been talking this whole time. Oops, I forgot to unmute you guys. GG's. Manuel don't know nothing. Lol.
Non-stop.
Lol. I've been talking. Yeah, Manuel's been talking a lot. I forgot to turn it back on.
Am I unmuted?
Yes, you are now. I'm gonna untimer myself.
Hold on. I'm gonna untimer you too. But before we reset the timer, I'm gonna give everyone a brief recap of what I said. China. China. Really horror movies, China horror. That was literally what I said the past 5 minutes. So yes. Anyways, 3, 2, 1, start timer. Go.
Okay. So Manuel said movies with spoopy stuff without movies. So my thing is why The Shining outshines. Why it's so fucking deep?
That's
All
a
right.
movie.
Why? It's okay. It's why it's so deep. You know, because it's so deep. It's the deepest thing. It's like Evangelion of horror movies. You know, it's the
Okay,
deepest thing in the
real
world.
talk. Stop for 1 second. I need to get this out before you say anything. Molly was there when we did this list last year. One of our UPZ episodes for last year, and they went way over time. It was like 4 hours long. Was us ranking horror movies, a horror movie tier list, and we all pretty much agreed to put The Shining in the F tier because we all agreed that The Shining is one of the most boring horror movies I've ever seen in my life. I like to watch that movie when I want to go to sleep.
No, Manuel. All right, you don't understand it. You're not looking at the white paint on the wall and not seeing the art because there's nothing there because you have to look deep.
Stanley Kubrick.
Anyway. It's so why okay, so it's about why The Shining outshines.
The actress.
I'm just fucking kidding. I don't give a fuck about The Shine.
Oh my god.
I do. But
I was like, are you gonna talk about the fact that he literally like destroyed the actress for that show? Like she has like
he did.
Broke her back.
Okay.
He literally has like irreparable mental damage from that.
Yeah.
No,
but
thanks,
basically, so my actual account, aside from duping y'all, my thing is called No Sanctuary in Your Sleep. All right.
God damn.
So some story time off the dome. Okay. I wanted to actually originally do my spoopy presentation about like Hmong folklore, and I actually was like trying to.
That.
Yeah, I would. I'm gonna try to figure out some more information because it's kind of difficult.
Scary skeletons.
Like it's a little difficult because I have to watch a whole bunch of Hmong stuff, and like to really get like a grasp of all of it. So instead of doing that, I decided I was like, what's another Hmong, like something that's related to me where I could like, you know, that's a little bit more like, instead of like the top 10 of this shit and not make it boring, but just make it interesting. And I totally remember that they in the early 80s that they had this thing where Hmong people were like, the majority of like Southeast Asian refugees were dying in their sleep, and majority of them were Hmong. So that's what I'm gonna be talking about.
Wait, real talk. Do you remember how Nightmare on Elm Street was created? Apparently, Wes Craven read a story, and I know they were Asian. I don't remember if they were Hmong though. Where he read a story about how someone died in their sleep. They kept complaining about nightmares, and somebody was gonna get them, and they died in their sleep. Was that person Hmong? Do you know? Because that sounds like what you're talking about.
Oh, I don't know, man. Maybe you should let me do my
Oh
presentation.
my god! Are you gonna talk about this? Am I spoiling you? Anyway.
So no, you're fine. So it's so the thing I'm talking about is they call it sudden unexplained nocturnal syndrome. All right, so SUNDS.
Why did they even bother to name it if the name's just gonna say it's?
I don't know, man. So it's basically I put a sleeping disorder because it's kind of you'll eventually realize it's kind of unexplainable. So basically, it's a sleeping disorder that causes like an acute cardiac insufficiency, aka you just die from cardiac arrest. Your heart just gives out, like you're scared, right? So basically, I'm gonna just continue. So the name was coined after the death of many Southeast Asian refugees who died from it in the early 80s.
Sorry.
And like so the SUNDS cases, apparently they started, or it was documented in 1977. But it actually came to the attention of the CDC, the medical community, in 1981 due to the high mortality rates of Southeast Asian refugees, SEA, that's what I say. And they're mostly Hmong. And I'll get to that story in a little bit. So what made SUNDS so unusual, beside, you know, the nocturnal's in the fucking name, so people are just dying at night, but in their sleep. But the other thing that was very like unusual is that it affected a lot of young, healthy men, and boys between the ages of like 20 and 30. Young men, boys obviously are not that, but it was mostly young men and one woman, supposed. And you know, we'll continue. Oh, am I actually done here? Oh, I'm actually done here. Oh, okay.
That's the whole presentation?
No, I'm done at this. So story time. So in 1981, so this is how it kind of started. There was a Hmong refugee that was in a refugee camp in America. After coming back, if you guys don't know, during the Vietnam War, America came to help Vietnam to stave off the communists, the Viet Cong, and all that stuff. The Hmong people were the ones that helped them, and they ended up when they decided that okay, we're gonna leave the United States. We're gonna leave Vietnam, and we're gonna take some of you refugees with us. And some of them were the Hmong. There's we also have some Vietnamese people as well as some Cambodians and some Lao. Mian, etc., etc. So what happened in 1981 was that at a refugee camp, they called over a medic for a Hmong man who was like kind of thrashing in his sleep, and they were trying to wake him up, and he was just not responding. He seemed like he was a night terror, and they just watched this man die. All right, the guy just completely deaded, and the thing was I think he was the fourth to die in America from this, but the 13th Hmong person to die from SUNDS since 1977. And I believe that in 1981 it was a total of I think it was 19 Hmong people, so 18 men and boys, 1 woman, and then 13 other cases. So that's what the CDC actually found very interesting. Was they're not interesting, but very peculiar. Was just why is it just these people? So to be honest, even though they're oh yeah, even though they talk about there isn't an actual underlying cause, everyone puts it sleep apnea, sleep paralysis, and some other the things that are it's not saying that they there's something wrong with you, but they're just trying to put it into to rationalize what's gonna happen. And since I'm a Hmong person, I didn't realize that sleep paralysis was such a big thing when I was growing up as a community, because apparently a lot of us really actually suffer from this. I didn't know. So basically, I'm just gonna go back to it. So with the Hmong people, they're the case study, because they're the ones that actually it happened to them the most. And so in our religion, so we're shaman. Shamanist. I forgot what the actual word for being a
animalism.
Shamanist.
Animalism. Animalistic.
Is it animalism?
It is, even though it's not. It's not what you're thinking. Yeah, it's animalism.
Yeah. So TLDR. So in our culture. So what happens is let's say we're taking out of our
animism,
element.
Sorry.
Right? Animism.
Sorry.
There you go.
Yeah, I was going to say animalism.
Animism.
Right.
So
yeah,
we are shamanists.
It's not animals. Anyways, let's do it.
We're shamanists. We believe in the spirits around us, right? We also make sure that we appease our ancestors to make sure that they protect us from the spirits, from any evil spirits that are trying to harm us. But during the Vietnam War, we were taken out of our homes and spread out all through America, if not parts of the world. And basically, a lot of folks were saying that when we were taken out of our element, moved to a new place, and since we don't have a community like our shamans that we usually go to kind of to have them heal us or to stave these spirits away, they're in different areas of the country or in the world. So because of that disconnect, us moving away from our actual country, not having the shamans there to help us, that our souls were being able to be taken away because we didn't have that protection, and also because we didn't have the right we just weren't able to practice our religion correctly to have to appease our ancestors, and then they also make us sick because they can't protect us. So a lot of it was when they were interviewing Hmong folks, that's what they're talking about, where it's just we don't have these protections with us, and that now I understand why there's such a big huge Hmong community in Minnesota and California and in Georgia and all that stuff. It's crazy that it was just kind of spread out, and eventually everyone just kind of came together, and I was like, oh, okay, this makes a little bit more sense, because this was kind of scaring everybody.
Back with their community, and with the shamans and everything.
Yeah.
But sleep paralysis, it's funny because sleep paralysis is a big thing. My grandma has it, right? And this one time, I guess she was
it really bad, I have to say.
Oh, do you?
I do. The other day, I couldn't move my body for an hour after I woke up.
Yikes.
By the way, we haven't said drink at all. Sorry, I've been really out of it.
Okay.
Apparently, I'm the one keeping track. Drink like 5 times. And real fast, I just want to mention a little fun, not fun little aside, but interesting little aside. We actually, we do Halloween podcasts every year on UPZ. And the very first year of the Halloween ones, we had one just on personal horror experiences. And I think it was Heidi. Heidi had a really good sleep paralysis. Like she had all these stories about her experiences, both herself and her family with sleep. I'll have a link.
Like it's interesting as hell because like apparently we have like for the sleep paralysis thing. So we remember how talking about like demons taking away our souls because we don't have that that spiritual protection. A lot of people they call it like the monster that sits on you, like Dachuo, with basically like
interesting.
The squishing,
that is
the
so
squishing
similar
monster.
to the. That's so similar to like even the Western like descriptions of sleep paralysis.
Yeah, like I'm thinking it's like a very universal thing. So apparently they said like and I'm pretty sure it's common knowledge where they're like, okay, the reason why you see things is because you're still in REM sleep, right? But you're actually awake, but your body's paralyzed, so you're starting to hallucinate and see a lot of weird shit. I've had a lot of weird shit where I had sleep paralysis when I was laying on my side and I was looking at a mirror and I saw this black thing sitting over me and I was like, oh dude, I'm dying, I'm dead today, boys. It's over.
This is it, guys.
It's over.
The interesting thing about it for me is I've never, well, I mean, like maybe once when I was really young, but generally speaking, my sleep paralysis has nothing to do with like hallucination or anything. It's just like I had a really bad nightmare, and the nightmare was so scary that it like woke me up, but my body still thinks it's asleep, and I'm still absolutely terrified. So I'm just like sitting there limp, and I can't move, and I'm absolutely terrified, but I'm fully awake, and I'm like, well, I guess this is just my life now. And it's happened to me so many times, especially during this pandemic too, but just in my whole life, to the point, and a lot of the fear comes from like in my brain for some reason, maybe because I am still half asleep, I still think that like it's possible that my nightmare is true, especially because a lot of the nightmares that cause this are about like zombie invasions and stuff like that. So, or like things in that nature. So I'm sitting there and I cannot move and I'm absolutely terrified. And I'm like, if I leave my house, I'm going to die. Like,
yikes.
that's
Yeah, like and the funny thing, not the funny thing, but like the parallels to that is that's what some of the experts actually say is just like because the Hmong folks like because of because we believe in like the spirits and stuff. So what we see when we wake up, even though it may not, it's probably not real because you're still like kind of in REM sleep, but you're awake. They panic, and because you're like shit, like oh man, like this is the spirit that the people are talking about. And it's gonna, with like I'm dead, and you get scared and then you die, like right, you're like you just go into cardiac arrest because you're just like fuck
out. Right.
So it's I don't know where to segue from this other than I'm just gonna continue going. So more storytelling. So this is where Manuel was gonna talk about. So what was Wes Craven, right? Was that his name? Yes.
Yeah.
The man that made Freddy Krueger.
By the way,
this is a story that inspired him. Basically, TLDR, he was reading in a newspaper in LA Times that there was this Cambodian refugee. The family moved obviously from Cambodia. Also during the time like when Pol Pot, aka more the communists were taking over the killing fields and all that shit. They killed I think like about 24% of their population.
Apparently, the population has still not recovered. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like, it still hasn't recovered a pre-killing fields time.
TLDR, basically, so the family moved over, and the son in the family was like, he was, I think, about 20-ish. And the parents was like, you gotta sleep. He's like, no, I don't want to sleep, because if I sleep, I'm gonna die. Like, something's gonna happen. They're like, no, you need to sleep. So they're like giving him like a sleeping like pills and stuff. And every night he was like he had like coffee, like he literally had a little coffee maker in his room, and he was hiding away his sleeping medicine because he was just like, no, I'm not gonna sleep.
Jesus Christ.
And yeah, tell me about it. And one day he's like he actually was able to go to sleep, and they remember the family remembered him actually. It's like, I can't sleep, I'm gonna die. Like I'm not gonna wake up. and he fell asleep. They're like, oh good, he's asleep, and that guy he never woke up because he was so afraid of that nightmare that he had, because he's like I know what nightmares are. This is not a nightmare. And they're like, no, you have to go to sleep. And they're like, nah. Basically, it was a back and forth, and the guy, so the Cambodian young man didn't wake up, and they kind of, and this is where all that nightmare in Elm Street got the inspiration from, was that this kind of SUNDS kind of like this disorder, or this sleep disorder that people was having. It was really loosely based on it, but Wes Craven actually did use this specific story as a reference to Freddy Krueger, or like how, or the way that the Nightmare on Elm Street thing works.
Yeah, I think oh shit, sorry.
And that's it. I'm done.
Oh yeah, just a little closer to that part. I think the Krueger part is based on someone he knew, like some neighbor.
Yeah. Freddy Krueger is based on somebody that he knows. Freddy Krueger, but the story.
The premise.
The premise is actually based off of a lot of the people dying in their sleep. Yeah, and that's it.
I'm not gonna lie, I just Googled it right now after you started your presentation. Don't get me wrong. Clearly, there's old articles about this, but I remember even watching a YouTube video by somebody talking about Nightmare on Elm Street and its origins, where they were kind of questioning whether Wes Craven made the story up or whatever, because he doesn't remember the details. He's always like, I read a story about a Cambodian family. It's always very vague. But no, apparently this is a huge, obviously you know this, but this is a very big real thing about Asian, families in that time. It's insane.
Yeah, it's wild. I didn't know that was a thing. When they're like Hmong people, I was like, what? And then it kind of went down. I was like, oh shit, like I didn't know. And then it made me realize why my grandma was so fucking mad. Like, my grandma was like, you guys didn't hear me screaming, asking for help? And she's like, she woke up in the morning yelling at my dad and my aunts. And they're like, Mom, we can't hear you, dude. Like, why are you mad at us?
Callie was screaming for help when she might leave her there. That was me.
But yeah, I think we're good. I'm done. I told you mine was pretty quick. Mine wasn't too long.
Mine wasn't supposed to be that long.
Thanks for listening, guys.
No, that was a good one. I think you mad won the poll, even though it's still up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're gonna win it. Yeah. That's the popular vote matters. But we'll come back. Let's circle back to the main.
In 2 weeks. Yeah, we're already back.
We're already back. I thought you had to go to the drunk stream. All right.
No. I just switched this out as quick as possible because I was like, since we're at the end, no need to extend it.
No, sorry, Rope. I was dumping the ice. That's why I'm like on the floor.
Man, I gotta upload a whole bunch of shit tomorrow. I need to upload the A to J play stuff. Okay. Yo, are we gonna play that shit again? Yeah, we'll discuss this later.
Yeah, we'll discuss this. That's a fun game.
Also, guys, thanks for having Callie back.
I know. Fun fact.
Yeah, what's going on?
Callie being back. Fun fact about Callie being back. So Callie messaged us, as in like the Discord chat, the Drink Talk Learn Discord chat about a week ago. Sometime right after the last DTL, which is bi-weekly, so it's about 2 weeks ago. And she messaged and she's all like, hey guys, if you're doing DTL, like let me know, I'll be on, or whatever. And I assumed that she had talked to like Pleiades about it or something, because like which
no one responded, by the way. Literally zero response.
I don't know what you guys DM. Like for all I know, like
I don't DM anyone, man. You'll actually DM you the most of anyone.
Really?
Yeah.
Most of it's just drunk shenanigans.
Yeah, but you didn't. Yeah, I didn't know either. It was a really good surprise.
But the funny thing is, so like we actually had like a bunch of streams between that, like not like two with Pleiades, since that when she put the message. So the first one, actually no, we only had one stream with Pleiades. But when we did the Drink Talk roll, Pleiades, before it even went live, like I think it's not on the YouTube version, so it's not there. but he was all like, "Oh yeah, like we might have a special guest at Drink Talk Learn. It's like it's gonna be great." And then later on, he's all like, "Oh yeah, don't tell anyone like who's gonna be on though." And he was hinting as if he already talked to you, or as if he was already. He was saying that, to be fair, like I wasn't like any assumption of mine, so I just assumed you guys had talked and
you know what that means? Maybe he was like, I'm gonna be gone anyway, so they're gonna get a guest. So that's a special guest.
On the lowest of keys, technically, I think I consider Pleiades the current DT Talk Learn host, so that's why I just assumed he had worked it out. But so when he canceled, I was like, oh yeah, so I guess we have Callie, and then Callie's like, no one answered me, and I'm like, oh, fuck.
Wait,
guess we'll have
Callie, you didn't. Did you say anything to? I don't think you said anything to me. Or did you just put it into the detail chat? Because I probably didn't see it because they drowned out by Matt.
I didn't DM anyone specifically. In the Drink Talk Learn chat, I put, is there going to be like help? What are the DTLs? Tell me if I'm allowed to be on. I'm available. And then no one responded. Actually, people reacted with the emoji.
One of them was Pleiades.
Yeah, but it was just a 100. It wasn't like a yes or this is the date or whatever. It was just a 100, 2 of 100 emojis. Then you were like, so you said something like, "Oh, Callie's gonna be on," and I was like, "I am." News to me. I don't know, when is it?
This week.
Because I've gotten zero correspondence about this.
Yeah, to be fair, it was just a lot of not even miscommunication, because miscommunication implies you communicate.
There's just
badly.
no communication.
It was just a lot of no communication.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, that's what I was like.
Was on. Thank you so much.
I was thinking that. I was like,
how on should have been just, which would have been interesting, because if I would have done, I'm pretty sure. Well, honestly, that talk about an alternate universes, the whole DTL would have been different. I would have done my horror movie thing, which definitely was a lot shorter. Like it was literally like 2 books and 2 TV shows, and then like a lot of rapid fire recommendations.
Which, by the way, is part of the reason my presentation wasn't that good, because I had actually quite short notice.
Yeah, to be fair, I think when I to put it on there, when I started saying like, "Hey, Callie's," and then my dumb ass, because Callie's like, "Nobody told me," so I thought that was her saying, "Oh, I'm not gonna do it."
Oh no! Okay, yes. The second part of this is I said, "No one told me," and then Manuel's like, "Oh man, that's so weird."
And then like 2 days went by.
That was the only correspondence for like another week.
And then days went by, and then finally,
and then I was like, "Well," and you were like, "I thought that was you saying no." I was like, "Why would you think that?" I was just pointing out I didn't get any communication.
So yeah, it was actually a minor ordeal. Not ordeal, but it was a minor thing to get Callie on this week. Just once again, no communication.
Manuel's a piece of shit. He doesn't know how to communicate with other human beings.
God damn it, Callie, beat your ass. Anyways, I still don't know who was the other. Okay, now that we're done, were you the other A to J, please?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, she was. Because I never saw you in the chat, but I did see Warren, and Warren doesn't seem like he would have 2 things set up.
No, remember, I can't do it because I don't even have the thing I don't have the password or anything to it. I just have your stream key. That's it.
And
it's impossible for me.
I don't think Jordan does, but I don't know. I give Jordan like a million pounds. Like Jordan low-key has a lot of shit.
There were 2 people though.
Yeah, there was more than just you. At various points, somebody else joined in, because there was that time when you guys had 2 different reactions to my thing, and I'm like, "There's no way you said both of those." That was fucking insane. I really wish this time like that. I wish the chat was on screen for Drink Talk Learn. Anyway, the schedule. By the way, we're in spoopy season. I know we kind of wasted one of the 3 DTLs of spoop. Well, I did. Warren did it. I wasted one of the 3 DTLs for spoopy season.
I fucking thought you were gonna actually do it, motherfucker.
Well, honestly, just to let you know, it's not a hard set thing. We all talk about spoopy things. I think last Halloween I was the only one who made every single one. Like I had the Ouija board one last year, which was a lot of fun. Where basically that was me just like that was basically me just telling Molly that Ouija boards are fake, and that was me just dunking on Molly for most of it. She did not care. Anyway, jump cut.
Jump cut again.
UPZ is doing all Halloween shit this season. On Tuesday, we're this upcoming let me open the calendar real fast. I'm gonna name most of the Halloween shit already scheduled real fast. So this upcoming Tuesday, we're talking horror movie remakes versus the originals, and we're gonna have Weston on for that one. and that's gonna be a fun one. I have a lot of shit I want to talk about. Also, this has been a kind of a floating one. That this was the very first Halloween idea we had for this one. That Naru actually suggested this, I believe. Maybe JD did. I don't know. Maybe I didn't though. It was one of them too. On Tuesday, on the 12th, which is the next week, we're going to be live watching Night of the Living Dead. And if you're a fan of UPC, you might know that every fucking Halloween I say we're going to do it. This year we're doing it. We're going to have some people on. I've asked a ton of people to be on. Fun fact, one of my friends who directed the movie Psycho Ape, which is a movie that co-starred Kansas Bowling, who directed Molly's movie that she was in,
which is also a horror movie.
Oh, nice.
Yes, I might be on. So we're gonna have a weird circle of degree separation of of things there. He might be on. It's still not confirmed because his work schedule. But that's happening on the 12th. On the 19th, we're gonna be talking internet spoopy things with Q, maybe someone else as well. And then on the 26th is our penultimate thing. We don't know exactly what we're gonna be talking about. We're gonna have Melancholia on, and he just dropped a new album I think yesterday. Fun fact. And I think old A to J alum Heidi did some of the translation lyrics for it, and a ton of other people were on that album. And they're performing at some con in Texas, I believe, next week, and then they're going to be performing at AWA Animu right after their UPC appearance on the 26th. So yeah, it's going to be a really fun one. We debuted one of Melancholia's first MVs ever, on a Halloween. Debuted this week. Naru says it. We debuted Melancholia's very first MV 3 years ago on old. So it's really fun to have a full circle going on with that. And we're also gonna be playing games on Wednesday. Probably play some more Devour. Probably play some Amnesia. Probably play some other horror games. I don't know. Probably play some Wild Ops too. And then on Friday, upcoming Friday is Drink Talk Roll, D&D. And then next DTL is on the 15th. Sorry, the 16th.
DTR's this Friday, boys. Let's go. Can't wait.
Learned the next one's on the 16th. But and then FAP comes back on the 15th. FAP comes back on the 15th. The FA podcast. No FAP September is over. We're gonna be fapping like crazy. And yeah,
that's it.
It's fun. Yeah, that's it. That's all the schedule.
Isn't it
Good night, gangsters.
November?
Yeah, but same thing.
We said no FAP September because Jordan had to take the week off because he was joining an animation contest. By the way, he's doing a stream right now. His art is insane these days. I'm honestly, I don't want to say it's never been insane because you watch the shit he does on FAP. Those are sketches he does in 90 minutes. That's all real live drawn shit that we give him a prompt, he starts drawing it.
When you said we called it no FAP September because Jordan, and I thought you were gonna say what's it called?
Stop masturbating?
No, had a testicular contusion because he couldn't masturbate.
I know, he's like, God damn it, my balls. they've swollen. What am I saying? Anyway, I'm gonna shut up now. Thank you, Callie, for joining us. Thank you, Molly, for not killing your neighbors. Or kill them after we're done. I don't know. I'm not in charge of that.
I'm not going to kill them.
And
so she says.
Anyway.
Leslie and Q talk BL on the FA. Oh, yeah. We might do that. I don't know if we do that for Halloween. I'll announce the FAP thing when FAP's coming up closer. Peace out. Love you all. Thank you for watching. If you're on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. We had a lot of... No, our YouTube counts have gone crazy, so please like, comment, subscribe. Shout out to our patrons, Ed and Kenneth, and that's it. Peace out. Love you all. Ed, Kenneth, and Joshua. Sorry, Josh. I forgot the third piece.
1, 2, 3.